think, like, when the first person decided, I'm going to try to eat that and see what happens, you know?
Oh, the entire mushroom story of like, there's like what 50 different kinds of mushrooms and only what 5 of them are edible or something like that.
Like,
so who started walking around and be like, good, good, bad, 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 bad. Jeffrey died eating that one.
Well,
Let's try the one next to it.
Well,
it looks a little different.
somebody
Cheese.
looked at a cow and they're like, I'm going to try that.
No.
Like, Jeffrey.
Cheese, the original like thing that makes it fertile, comes from cows' stomachs. So, who looked at milk and then a cow's stomach and said, it's an idea.
Food is weird.
But then let's not get started on the whole got milk thing. The government bought a bunch of milk and then turned it into cheese and has literal bunkers of cheese in order to boost the dairy market. That's a fact and I love it. It's one of my favorite things about U.S. history is got milk. If you don't know, look it up. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's fascinating. Because like
U.S. government is indeed fascinating.
because we all were like I remember as a kid being around for the whole got milk thing. Be like, yeah, I got milk, and never really like dawned on me like that's not
Being
tied
so
to
scared
anything.
about your bones disintegrating?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have
I
that.
didn't get that one.
Must be a girl thing.
I drank enough milk to make sure that never happened.
I just remember trying to get, drinking milk and be like, why don't I have that very clear, defined, photoshopped milk mustache that everybody has? I feel lied to. They drink milk and they have a very clear milk mustache, and I don't.
It's because we were always worried about osteoporosis and
That's
sugar.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You gotta look at all those commercials, man. And don't forget Empire Today. And that poor man had diabetes. Hey, gotta love it.
Wilford Brimley?
Is that the dude's name?
Yeah.
Like the spokesman for type 2 diabetes?
Yeah. He's not around anymore.
I think he died of diabetes.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, here's the thing. He's one of those guys, like I remember as a kid watching this man, and he was old as a kid. So yeah.
Ah, yes.
So anyway,
So, something about a D&D game that we're playing, right?
did you actually hit record already?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Do you think this monologue is just for your benefit? No, it's for the entire world. Hello, world. So,
It's stealing if it's given.
It's on the screen.
It's deliberately set in the space that we share.
But I'm role playing bro.
In which case you're only stealing from yourself.
Oh my god.
that's Mayor's insight today. You're only stealing from yourself,
I
Freddy.
used to hear all the time.
Brenda made food. Oh, yummy.
It's delicious food.
So, previously on The Keep, right? Man, you guys have had quite the adventure, haven't you?
A little bit.
Since day one.
What?
Since day one, well, let's see here. How far back do we want to go with this, right? I mean, if we really want to go very far back, we could, but I think the more recent endeavors here ties into the fact that y'all...
Way far back too, because again, like a week ago, we were still on the ocean headed to Cognizfire. So, I think we were in Cognizfire at this point.
Wow, has it really only been a week?
I'm too tired. My brain doesn't know.
Yes,
You suck at keeping
so-
track of time.
Since she brought it up, just to be clear,
Awesome.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
Augustina will be an ambassador for a week.
Hell yeah. Using them credentials hard.
Just,
I mean, both Augustina and Riker, 1 week, we were already like charged into a kingdom. So,
Barge?
and then the following day after that, y'all arrived at Eastwatch and opened the box.
Box.
So we still
it's only
haven't.
been like a.
You know what's in the box.
A
You don't
week
get that
since you
question.
guys, like,
6 days since Augustina was ambassador. It's 5 days since Freddie died.
Hey!
4 days.
Since Mayor's died.
Was it the day after? It may have been.
Well, y'all spent a whole day. So you guys arrived at Eastwatch and opened the box during like the night, and then you slept. And we're at Eastwatch for like a day, and they gave you the lowdown of like everything's going crazy, right? And then, like, right before midnight, y'all teleported and then arrived at the Capitol.
So it's been like 3 days since.
This
we
is
were
so much. These people would be like.
But just to be clear, like today's the 17th of
We have
Aratheon,
no trauma.
right? So today's the 17th of Aratheon. The 14th, y'all arrived in the Capitol. The 15th, y'all met the king, right? The 16th, y'all attacked the stronghold, right? So somewhere around the 14th to the 5th, y'all, did the whole hunter thing. The 16th, y'all attacked the stronghold. And then today, so far in your adventures, was dropping off Alara, who was with y'all for a grand total of like a day.
Yeah.
Like a day.
Dropped her
23
off.
hours to be exact.
Because y'all dropped her off after y'all were sneaking back into town. And she met up with y'all on your way, like, yeah. So, you dropped off Alara, went back. You two went and had some fun in the Holy District. On your way back, you discovered that, like, things were not going so well. Turns out over the course of the night, the princess had been discovered. So sort of like, right after y'all, not discovered, right after y'all attacked the stronghold, the princess was kidnapped.
We discovered a princess.
The princess was
There's
kidnapped,
another one.
and the queen mother was, there's an attempted assassination on her. And they were saying things like, it was fae related and necromantic and, bad things. So naturally everybody went, who's the fae that just showed up in town? These guys.
Da, 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 da.
So y'all were hanging out in your room and some people showed up and said, hey, you're wanted. And then somebody, being Master Corleone, stuck their head in and went, what if you took me instead? And they said, take that guy. So they took him instead. You guys were like, well, did he do it? I don't know. We gotta go talk to somebody. So then y'all sort of, assembled yourself and walked your way to the castle and was like, hey, excuse me. Quick question. Me? No. Innocent. But what about, have you looked maybe to your right? I don't know. Look right. Look right. The king didn't look right. Instead, he said, I don't really know about y'all, but we're going to do the whole trial by combat thing that Corleone had requested. And so you said, well, listen,
Be there.
before that happens, can we have a little conversation with him? Meanwhile, Riker can go show you everything that we did during our alibi season, right? King
Not
said,
the fae you're looking.
cool. So Riker took a little band of, happy castle guards through a walk through town and showed him all the best coffee stops as well as some scourge locations. And didn't tell him they were scourge locations, but naturally said, hey, we were here. These people can vouch for us.
Happy little castle guards.
Kari and Augustina went down and have a nice little conversation with Corleone. Mainly Kari said, hey, what? He said, look, I'm trying to keep him off your back. Because you're up against some powerful dudes, you got to go save the princess so she can say that y'all saved her and didn't kidnap her. And they went,
Unfortunately,
Okay.
she's in another castle.
Damn, those mushroom people.
That whole time that was happening, Mary and Freddie were kind of bored sitting in the room.
That's a thing that did happen, yeah.
Freddie had later had a realization, though I was bored sitting in the room. The hotel they were staying at was entirely vacant.
Yeah,
How terribly tragic for him.
yeah. I could have looked at things.
But, after everybody was reconvened, they all went back to their hotel and said, all right, what are we going to do? And that's sort of where we're at right now with y'all going, the trial's happening in the morning. If Corleone lives, bad for us. If Corleone dies, bad for him.
No, I think it's the other way around. No,
I
wait,
think it's
yeah.
all bad. I think it's just all bad.
Yeah, it's just all bad.
We've solved your combat puzzle. We figured it out.
Oops, all bad. Don't you hate it when you're baking and just go, oops, all bad?
That's my least favorite cereal.
Oops, all bad?
Yeah.
Unless it has cinnamon.
Be confused with
Unless it has cinnamon.
Oh.
Oops, all bad unless it has cinnamon. That's a long name for a cereal.
The shortened version is, oops, all decent.
In today's market, it would sell.
Probably.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
People would buy it because meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the video if you would buy Oops All Bad, except for their
Like,
cinnamon.
comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell.
Oh God.
Hi,
Sorry,
Garrett's
was
mom.
that too enthusiastic?
Smash that like button. Yes. Hi, Garrett's mom.
Hi, Mom.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yay! Happy birthday, Dad.
Dad.
It's a birthday!
So everybody levels up in celebration.
Including the bad guys!
I'll take that.
I mean, I'll still get
So if everything goes up, it all nets back down to where we're at. So,
That's fine. I just get cool stuff in the process.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not. Yes, that would be great.
so we pick up with you guys still being in y'all's lovely room, debating what you are intending to do. You do know that with the conversation that was had with Alara, the princess has, per her guess, probably like 2 days before she dies. For preparation purposes and everything else that required for that.
Augustina still has the lantern out just in case there's another seeing person scrying thing.
Okay.
Just keeping an eye on stuff.
Maxine is frantically in the corner just doing this.
That thing doesn't have like a.
Augustina is sitting in the corner with the lamp in her
I was gonna
lap.
say, it does have fuel that lasts for 6 hours.
I mean, how many flasks of oil do y'all got? One flask of oil gives you 6 hours of light. Y'all can do the math.
I mean,
I know this party has random flasks of oil sitting around.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can just take Freddy's jug.
What happens if
That's
you
also
burn
true.
holy oil?
But it is important.
Does it become sacred flame?
I have oil flask.
Ooh.
But yes, I have the jug of infinite juices, so we can get whatever we want.
That's what we're doing, y'all.
I think we're making oil right now. No? Never mind.
Curry is sitting in a corner trying her best not to cause problems.
That's the first.
Mayor going to
Bless
send
you.
another message out. We talked about sending one to the princess.
We had talked about that, hadn't we?
Yeah.
What would we want to say?
Where are you at?
Hello.
Also, we want to rescue
Where you at?
What can you see? Who's with you?
Also, we are these people, so like we're your friends. Do
Friendly voice in your head here.
Do you miss us?
I know you're in trouble. Can you contact your brother and let him know we're innocent, please?
We're
Otherwise,
the good guy. The bad guy. Your
I
mother's okay.
really just need you to emphasize that, like, we're the good guys. Really need you to nail that down.
I mean, I know it's a word limit.
in case you didn't know.
Too bad it's not like a character limit, so I won't tweet as much.
In the meantime,
I
would
never use Twitter, so I don't know.
she's ostensibly asking Riker, but I think this is technically a Wes question. Where is the nearest entrance? Like, how long would it take us to get to the nearest entrance to either the sewers or a Scourge tunnel?
And I'm assuming we have to leave the ritzy side of town for that, don't we?
Mm-hmm. So it'd probably take you,
A minute.
That would be great.
somewhere between like a minute and a day. Yeah, that's a safe assumption.
Cool.
Probably take like an hour or so. Especially because, I mean, I would imagine y'all aren't just planning on brazenly walking through the streets.
I don't know. We haven't gotten that far.
I mean, some of us could do that and be a distraction. That'd be fun.
That's a word for it.
Split the party immediately before we're going on a quest and hope it all works out for the best. That sounds
Par for course.
Sounds like what we normally would do.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing the idea out there before other people have the opportunity to just do it.
How long? So it's an hour to find a
Fuck all that.
tunnel. How long would it actually be to get out of the city?
All the way out the city.
Yes.
Y'all are fairly close to center, so north and south gate are probably roughly 3-ish hours or so.
If we were to get into the Scourge tunnels, could we avoid the gates and just like exit out to the west?
Not faster than that, but I mean,
Well, yeah, but if we,
We would avoid eyes.
well, not just we would avoid eyes, but if we're exiting to the north or the south, we would still then have to go around to the city to meet with Alara on the west versus just going straight west.
I mean, you'll also, so, in case I didn't describe, so the way the city walls sit around like 25, 30 feet high, right? And there are various points along the interior of the walls where they can be accessed, right, to reach the top. So, in theory, y'all could scale the walls and like climb up the backside and then like jump down.
Oh.
We've got like 100
I'm just
gravel
having
boats.
flashbacks to us trying to get to Eastwatch and Augustina getting carried the majority of the way. I don't know that that's a good idea.
But that is like, if y'all are sneaky about it, y'all could theoretically just slip over the walls.
Preferences, thoughts, opinions?
Let's see what the princess has to say before we make any final decisions. I'll go ahead and cast something at 4th level because I'm at a 3rd level slots. Highness, we seek to aid you. What can you say about who took you, where you are, what you see, or the path you took?
I don't know where I am. I just woke up and I was here. I see. Sometimes people come by. This place doesn't feel right. And that's it.
So where do you think she is based on that information, Mayor?
Well, it sounds like she's not in a state of panic. It's a good thing.
The 51st state panic.
You know, we can continue with our best guess as we plan, and I can speak some more with her tomorrow. Because this is before we've rested, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if she is where Alara thinks she is, we're probably gonna get there tomorrow too. Because Alara said it should only take about half a day to travel. I just don't know if you wanna use spell slots on that. Never mind, you're a grown adult, you can do what you want. Anyways, what are we doing?
Mare is just like stuck in the loop of the last time she used all of her magic too early in the day and ended up dying.
I think a good night's rest, because if we sleep now, we will wake up early. We can go ahead and head ourselves on out, clear the walls before it gets bright, and be well on our way.
Over wall.
That
Or you
would
mean leave the wall.
leaving the city. Now, if we desire to go over the wall, we can, and that might be the most expeditious.
Also, potentially would be noticeable.
Yes, that's the problem.
Stuff is very important for this part of our journey.
What about under the wall, using the tunnels?
It will take time, and would have to be able to make quick tracks away from the city before the sun came up and we were spotted. So,
I've got the magic disappear dust. That will get us a little bit of time.
Yes.
I can potentially use it for darkness, but that's only gonna give us about 10 minutes.
I'm going to ask Laura if she is able to get horses outside the wall.
Yeah, getaway driver. That's important.
If only we had horses in a cart.
I can try. Can't make any guarantees. There's a lot of us. Horses draw attention, and we won't be traveling that far.
Then maybe no horses.
Have a day on foot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to make.
I believe so, and we can take our time getting there. Not too much time, but have time to actually think and talk while we go. I just do believe it would be best to rest here, because I don't know how much rest we'll be able to get once we leave. And if we rest here, we'll wake up 2 o'clock in the morning and leave on our merry little way.
Okay.
Augustina just like shoves all of the stuff she's been working on, put the dresses in her bag because she's just like,
I'm hoping, but I don't know I'm gonna get back here for you guys, so you're coming with me.
I'm gonna get into my inventory, take out the string and bells that I have, and I'm gonna put that on the door, and
Sort of around with like the central sort of doors.
yeah, because it's that main elevator thing. And
Yeah. So it's sort of like this main circle of the area goes up and down, and then there is an actual door that leads to like the closet where the service entrance is as well.
Because I want to rig up for like the main entrance a bell or an alarm so we can hear for it, and then I want to take my bow and some rope, try to jerry rig a very illegal thing that you shouldn't do in the real world to the other one. Because if they're coming in through that one, they're coming in for business.
Okay.
Kill him, babe.
We let this happen. I've decided to be an idiot. So I need to roll for jerry rigging. Roll for idiot. Roll
Okay.
for Rube Goldberg.
So here's the trick, right? It's not like a crossbow. You just get to set it and have a trigger pull.
Yeah.
Like you have to like have a and then a.
Yeah.
So
Can they do that?
let's just call it a sleight of hand or thieves tools. Either one. I'll let you pick.
I use my thieves' tools. We take the grappling hook and we'll wedge it into something, and it'll hold onto this part of the bow, and then the other grappling hook, because I have 2 of them, it's got the string, but it's just barely on there, so then it goes up and around and down, and then there's the line that if you trigger that, it's going to boom.
we're just imagining Craig was like the Home Alone kid,
I
right?
know, right?
It's a good thing Roy isn't around right now, or else who knows what nightmare these two would have dreamt up by now.
Riker's going to pull out the glaive, one of his glaives. Just, would you rather just elevate this and leave it similar? So if someone walks in, it just falls and weight does the rest.
Take the clay from him. That's nice of him. We'll put that one on the front.
Because there's also like the doors to like the balcony, you know.
The voice from the sky has a point, and I don't have enough bells. In fact, I have 1. No, wait, I have ball bearings. Haha! Home Alone powers activate. And I'll throw my caltrops over there. I have those too.
Riker,
How many doors are left, Wes?
It's just the 3 entrances. There's the main center one, then there's like the sort of the balcony glass doors, and
All right,
then
I
there's
got
like
40 caltrops I'm gonna dump on the balcony. And we've rigged the bell to the front door, and we've got the glaive bow contraption.
you're using both.
Why not?
Sure. Okay, so make your check, whatever your.
So
Thieves' schools.
the other,
Oh, it's too late after all.
I know.
Stuff, and Riker's like, oh, let's go this way.
so the other question is, if we are trying to look innocent,
Okay. Why are they breaking in?
it very well could be that the king sends an entourage to request our presence
So
at the
then they
fight
knock.
tomorrow. Yes, and if we don't answer, maybe they enter as a well-being
Are you just
check.
gonna leave your glaive
Really
here?
dumb.
I have more.
Wait, for me real quick. Are we getting up early and leaving in the very dark hours
Yes.
to go to watch the trial
No.
No,
or to go to the princess?
we're leaving
Yes.
before the trial.
Yes.
Far before the trial.
Yes. But what happens if it goes poorly?
We've left.
For who?
For Master Corleone?
If it goes poorly for him, we're in the clear, everything's okay. And we saw, and so we just left.
And if it goes poorly for us?
Well, we are getting the princess, which I do believe will triumph their immediate anger in having her returned.
And I guess, because it should be fine at the start of the next dawn, if you need to send more messages, I can let you borrow the barrel. For that period, if you need to send more messages out.
I do believe we should also write a letter to the king explaining our intent and the fact that we are out with suspicion on knowing where the princess is and have it be given to be delivered at a specific time.
Should we just worry about interception?
And leave it here in your room.
I wouldn't tell exactly where we're going.
Do we?
Oh, I was thinking about someone intercepting the letter getting to the king.
Yes.
So thought.
But
That's why I'm saying I would leave a rather
There's-
ambiguous letter.
there's another option. We have we have the magic paper. We also have I can leave email to leave a message, either by
After the
voice
beep?
or by paper. She's fully recharged now. So either way,
That is acceptable. Either of those. Whatever the course be, it would be best that we
I got
let the
17
king
on my,
know.
Kevin chat.
roll for home alone.
He did.
That's,
exactly
I don't
what
have to
he did.
roll for that. That's every day for me.
Alright.
You feel
Good.
good. Definitely something will happen if that door opens. You will definitely know that that door is open.
Mm.
How safe this is going to be to disarm and more so we can get out.
You just tug on that cord, it'll do the thing, but you stand on this side is fine. We'll put the cork on the arrow before we undo it, that's fine.
We miss Rory.
This is compensation for his absence.
We miss you, Jordan.
I like the idea of Imaru being the one because we can also tell them if the king hasn't shown up by a particular time to go to the king and deliver the message.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just call her Imaru?
I don't. Wait, I called her whatever you called
It's
her.
like a Subaru.
I was,
It's black, upset, moody.
that was
Okay.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Did you not have Kari saying ooh woo on your D&D bingo today?
I need to create D&D bingo cards.
Yeah.
Are they specific to
I love
us.
Friend's idea.
There's
Imaru now delivers voicemail, but it does it in the Uwu voice.
God.
I mean, it will mimic whatever voice leaves the message, so that's on you, bud.
Sorry. No.
Kari would do it. Jay's gonna abstain.
What does His Majesty's conscious voice sound like?
After we retreated, he doesn't have one. It's dead.
Sounds an awful lot like Trido.
As I said, it's dead.
Yeah,
That's
very
just
much
gross.
so. Very much so.
That's just gross.
Augustina will head to bed then.
Riker will make sure everyone is settled in for the night. Looking at Gray's handiwork, he is going to pull out his grappling hook
The third of the grappling hooks so far.
and his rope of recoil.
I forgot to ask. Yes. What are you about to do?
He is going to create a rappelling rope or a Yeetamatron 5000.
Okay.
He remembers what the hunter tried to do to bring something, and he's like, well, he was pathetic, and I can do that better. So,
No brag, just fact.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So you attached your grappling hook to your rope or recoil, so that essentially I can throw it and then it goes ping and it pulls back.
Yes.
Cool.
Or pulls me up, one of the two.
It goes from long to short. That's its thing.
Bro just made the hook shot.
Well, it doesn't. You gotta have the opposite end of that. The rope has the recoil aspect, but there's not the. You gotta manually it out there. So
So we need to
Yes.
get a spring and a little casing.
You know what I need is an immovable rod.
I'm sure we
I
can
know
find
a
one of those.
guy. I know a guy.
Where's my deal, Skirblin?
No, I meant me. I got one.
Do you?
I have a movable rod.
You still
And
have
also
that?
an immovable one. It occurred to me when I said, so I had to
and
auto.
then he has one that exists somewhere in between there.
Gotcha.
This one is hard to do.
There's innuendo somewhere. I'll just let the audience find it.
I feel like there's one character who would know.
Hey. Then again,
Oh my
should I be
gosh.
proud of that?
So everybody's going to bed.
Compensating for something.
Before Kari turns in for the
Has an
night, she's
immovable
going
rod
to
because
Right?
he's
send her,
self-conscious.
use her magic paper to send
Where did that mark come from?
a message.
Okay.
Using the origami envelope thing that you told us would work.
Which
Saying naughty things over there, aren't you?
No, I said
one?
something. I said it loudly
It said
too.
it goes to
Well, I
a
didn't hear it,
person.
so it doesn't count.
Which person?
I don't like that you asked that knowing who I'm sending this to. She's gonna send it. She's gonna send it to her father.
Okay. Good. Disappears.
And it's going to say.
I have an important question before this
Hold
goes
on.
on.
Hold on.
Let's say.
Dear Father, some whack shit has gone down.
Right?
Please keep
Um,
place at the table.
In the capital. Saving the princess. And then in parentheses she'll put, and possibly the world. Then I'm coming for you. Sorry, I was counting.
I mean, it's just paper, dude.
Where are you?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, so it doesn't have the
You can
25.
just write
Oh,
your-
okay. I thought you had said it did have the count on it.
You've said that 3 times, and every time I say,
I know.
nope. You'll get there.
It's real.
Well, the problem is whenever you get the wrong thought, it's always hard to overlay the correct one.
So she'll put, do you know where do you know where you are?
I don't agree with that.
I don't
I'm not okay with it.
Do you know where you are? We are coming, and then I'll put Kari.
Okay.
And then I'll fold that up into the envelope origami style with the return paper.
I mean, finish your thought, but
Okay.
then I have a question.
And then see if it goes poof.
Goes poof. Okay.
So now, do you mention to us any of that?
Here's a
No, this
question.
is everybody's in bed. I wait
Here's a
till we all
question.
went to bed for that.
With sending paper,
Yes.
do you have to know what the subject, where they are? Is this like sending where like you have to know what they look like and where they're at?
Yeah, you have to know the person.
Okay. Do you know what your dad actually looks like?
He knows the essence of the person.
Okay, so there's this difference between essence and actually knowing what someone looks like.
It's less about looks, it's about familiarity. And for most people,
I have no idea.
for
Let's
most
be honest.
people, familiarity is tied to also their looks. But then you have changelings.
Yes, and that's my issue, as well as we came from the Feywild and everything else. So I'm just curious, super about your background right now.
Yeah. Because like if you knew somebody and they're your childhood friend, and then you're away from them for like 40 years, and you're like, man, I want to hit up Jimmy. What's he up to? The sending paper would do that, yeah. Because you may not know what Jimmy looks like anymore, but you knew Jimmy really well because they were your childhood friends.
Okay, here's a question though. What happens if Jimmy, nice little Jimmy,
Yeah.
grew up down the street, turns out to be a serial killer? Did you know Jimmy, and would that message go through or not because you think Jimmy's a sweet little dude?
Do you need to know every intricate detail about the Jimmy?
But the essence of the person is serial killing.
True. That would change.
But sweet little Jimmy wasn't. Unless sweet little Jimmy was and you didn't know about it, then you didn't know the
They had a
essence.
front, you know, like if they're full of bullshit. Because I'm all for it. Let's explore these ideas.
Maybe we're
Dungeon Master. Let's stay you.
Maybe we're not
Try it!
to save the princess before a 2-week break. Maybe wait.
The procrastination of our impending doom is real.
Oh,
These are
yeah.
legitimate
No.
questions.
We're in bullet time right now. This conversation.
You guys are like, if we
higher
stall
plane.
long enough.
We're in bullet time. We're not in bullet time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we're in a higher plane from the characters. They're Gray's still tying a knot in his rope, and you know shit's happening.
So-
Riker is going to, as they're getting ready, there's one thing he wants to do over the evening
Okay.
by himself. But
Okay.
then, as everyone's going to their room, he's going to go up to Mare. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but your skills have been so encouraging to see, and I've just so deeply admired how you've pursued your training. He's going to pull the wild spark halberd off of his back. This might help you where we're going in the future, and you might just want to keep it close overnight and just figure out how it interacts and the way it works and continue your training with it moving forward.
Entertainment.
Yes. Read it and just decide if it's something you want or not, but it is in your possession now. And Riker just got lighter.
How heavy is that thing?
Not too bad, but
Shoulders.
not too bad yet.
It weighs
I just,
40 pounds.
I'm assuming things like that you're keeping with the other 5 glaives in your bag.
On the back because he was going to give it to Mare. The other ones, yeah, they're inside the bag. No worries. The javelins aren't.
Getting nice and cold.
Yeah. Does that give cold damage?
No.
Why not?
If it does this to you when you grab it out of the bag.
Exactly.
Riker has resistance. It's fine.
Okay. Anything else anybody doing over the course of the night?
Yes. He is.
I thought you said one thing. That's just
Yes.
2. Where's the count?
No,
There's
I said
only-
one
there's
thing
one.
that I want to do by myself.
Okay.
That was with Mare. This is by myself. There's a difference.
Fair enough.
Riker is going to take all of his equipment and everything else and start polishing it. And he's going to set his Fiend Hunter gauntlets and the Fiend Hunter plate. And they said I should ask, and I don't really know how this works. But I definitely do appreciate what I did learn about you, Torm. And at this point in time, I do believe I am fulfilling your purposes, though I might not be a follower. And while I'm continuing to fulfill your purposes, I would very much appreciate and hold with great respect and continue to fulfill my duties if I could find the accompanying weapon that goes with these. As demons and fiends are walking this plane, I would very much like to send them back where they belong. And he'll finish polishing everything up and go to bed.
Okay. Anybody doing anything else for the night? Ever going to bed? Awesome.
Crap.
Riker.
Yes, that's my name.
So. You find yourself.
Finally. I've been looking for you everywhere.
You find yourself standing on a floor of ash and broken bone and gray dirt. And you look up and the sky above you is not the sky you're used to. It is a swirling sea of dark blues and purples, of deep blacks. There is a light, just nothing is well lit. It's as if you are standing under what would be a full moon and cloud cover. There is just sort of a soft ambient light everywhere, but there is no direct source. You find yourself standing in a pit, an arena of sorts, and looking up, your attention is drawn to two things. First, you see a massive dragon. Red scales with black and green veins of energy seemingly pulsing throughout its body, weaving in and out of the scales themselves. As this dragon is standing up directly in front of you, raised outside of the sort of arena that you're in. And next to him, you see a just grotesque form of orange leathery skin with leathery bat wings, sort of goat-like hooved feet, a ram's skull for a face, red glowing eyes, and he is standing there with his arms crossed, just staring down at you. The dragon sort of looks at you and goes, "Be wrath, be anger, earn your title, Bloodhand." And you watch as doors open alongside the arena, and what starts as waves of people become waves of monsters, become waves of demons, and you fight and slaughter all of them in this just absolute, almost empty state of mind. When your fogged vision clears, you find yourself standing on a pile of bones and bodies and corpses. The bodies go all the way to the edge of the arena. There is no more dirt or ground to stand upon, and you are standing upon a mountain of it. You look up and you watch as the dragon seemingly acknowledges this, begins to nod at you, and the form of Orcus beats his wings, lifts himself up, flies down, and you find him standing in front of you. He reaches out a hand that is almost as large as you are, and he reaches out and touches the ground and brings it up, and it is covered in demon ichor and blood, and he presses it into your chest, and he looks at you and says, "Bloodhound." And with that, you all wake up. Get a long rest.
First thing Riker does before he goes out, he pulls out one of his holy oil vials, like rubs it on his hand.
Do you sleep in your armor? In this current, last night, did you sleep in your armor?
He would have put it back on
Okay.
because he's ready to go.
Okay.
Was there anything notable on the armor?
Nope.
He's going to take the armor, open it up, like coat his hands and like, rub down the chest. Ugh.
You rub down your
Yes,
chest.
and
There is a large hand print on your chest, covering your entire chest. That is just like, it looks like almost
That's horrifying.
like a combination of a raised burn mark, but it also has like odd running lines as if
And
there's
this is
dried
new?
blood.
This is new.
Yeah.
Like this.
You take it, you sort of see it, and you do that, and it disappears.
He's gonna need a holy oil body scrub now.
I could go. There's a bathroom attached
Yep.
with a mirror. And he is going to, from memory as best as he can, just with his dagger, he's going to take it and he's going to small etch the figure of Torm inside.
Okay.
I am not your blood hand anymore.
So what you would have seen when you were at Torm, I don't know if I said this or not, but the symbol of Torm that you would have seen is it's a right-handed gauntlet that's facing outwards. So it's like an armored gauntlet with the palm facing you.
If that's the case, then I don't know if I would have done that.
Okay. I mean, so you can try to etch as like
No, because that's different. I thought it was a weapon.
yeah.
So, no, he's not going to etch, but he will after he finishes washing it off with the holy oil. I am not a demon's blood hand. And put all the armor back on and walk outside very early, and if it's early enough, he'll make coffee and get ready to go.
So, go out and just walk by the bar, grab a bottle with a cork, pull the cork. "17 sleight of hand."
Okay.
I put the cork on the end of the arrow. I take a big ass swig, And I kick that shit, and it sends the arrow into the door.
The arrow sends, and as it impacts, the glaive falls and cuts the arrow in half.
It works.
Kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Yes, it does.
I'll go around and pick up all my bullshit.
Oh, wait, now.
1 couches, 2 couches, 3 couches.
Well, it's not like I have to separate them out from anyone else's. I'm gonna just scoop all of them up.
So-
we end up with 39.
Oh, shit. Did you touch my things?
Here's somebody walking on the ground below going, God damn, what did I step on?
Never mind, I found it.
Kari wakes up, first thing she's gonna do is look around for a returned piece of paper. Okay. Then she's going to spend about 10 minutes meditating and say a quick prayer to the Raven Queen,
Okay.
asking for her blessing on the endeavors and on Master. And gear up. Looking her nondescript face, but her ears are a little bit longer. Her skin's a little bit paler, denoting just a hint of Fae.
Okay. Are you, because I don't know if we talked about this yet, are you attuned to the gift belt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, in all of your forms, your nose sort of curves up a little bit and is sort of at this sort of angle. And all your features just look a little more gaunt. Just a little, just small touches of gift
Kinda like it.
in all of your forms. Okay.
So, how are we getting up?
Servant's entrance. Quietly.
Yes.
And if we are able to sneak through, it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now.
It's like 2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still nice and dark, nice and early.
It's go time.
Yes, so we'll move through the servant's entrance, get out, move steadily around and avoid guards on the road, make it to the first tunnel access that we can find, get underground, and head for the western exit.
Do you know where? Do you know where tunnel access would be? Make this a little faster, yes. Or perhaps more efficient route.
I'm much more familiar with the southeastern entrances, but there are a few close to the exit of these upper city districts.
As long as we find a way into tunnels, they all relatively connect, yes.
Most of them, the ones that are safe and traveled by the Scourge, connect. The other ones are uncharted, and I don't know what exists down there, especially after we interacted with our little hag friends the other day. And I would rather not start the morning with that, just on coffee and not with bacon.
How dark is it in the streets? Is it like, are the streets well lit at this point, or is it fairly like?
There's a scattering of like torches, lanterns on poles throughout the city. So the streets, the main sort of streets are fairly well lit. A lot of the smaller streets or like the alleyways, no, they're not.
Are they magical lanterns, or are they just like
They seem just like
fire?
lanterns.
Cool. That's good to know.
As you go to sort of look out, if you're looking out to sort of see, you notice a couple odd things. One, the 2 main moons, right? Fulgar and Rungar. They seem to be, both of them almost seem to be nearing their new moon state, which doesn't really happen. Right, very rarely do you have no moons, but that that is not the great rarity that you see. The greater rarity that you see is that the sort of orangish, reddish moon fane that is very rarely ever seen. It is nearing its full moon. Y'all haven't seen it previously, and as you're sort of looking out, you're noticing that both of the bigger, brighter moons are almost disappeared, and this smaller one is increasing. So it is fairly, it's not a well-lit night as far as, outside of the torches and whatnot.
I reach over and very softly find like a wooden door frame or barrel or something small, and I just gently knock on it.
Okay.
It just feels a little bit like an oven.
I take another swig from that pop.
So what are y'all doing?
All aboard the escape train. Let's get the fuck out.
Riker's going to take the armor off
Okay.
What? Why? What?
because it's loud.
I don't know that. It's too early for me.
Do we want to attempt a little bit of darkness, or is it just going to take too long to get to the tunnels for that to be useful?
Well, not all of us will be able to see even when you use that, right?
As long as they know the path we're going on, it should be fine. And can navigate everyone else.
It could be that
I can also
moving blob.
turn someone invisible if I need to. Doesn't have much of a sound, but at least
Let us, if my concern right now is if darkness comes in, it will stand out, and depending on where we exist in the light. As we experience, darkness is best used in dark places, or to cause confusion, as we previously experienced. Invisibility, let us hold that in readiness. Kari, in case we draw the unwanted attention of a guard, then maybe that which drew its attention or the person could suddenly become invisible should they come to investigate. And let us try to go as quietly and quickly as we possibly can of our own skills, and hold these as precautions in plans B and C to be quickly activated if we need them.
Still got silent image spells and other tricks
Good.
And also potentially
to
turn
lead people away.
snuff out candles if we need to.
We've got options.
Might be something worth looking at should need drive us to draw attention somewhere else. So, let us go quickly and quietly into the night and make it to the first tunnel we can find.
Okay. So if y'all try to sneak out of here, everybody roll stealth checks.
Have not been rolling good so far. Ooh, oh, are you kidding? Wow, that's fucking interesting.
Benefit of advantage? So that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, I rolled a 1
Okay.
it's still gonna
For a
be
total of?
14.
Okay.
15.
24.
I rolled a 4 for a total of 6.
I mean, I totally get that,
I rolled a
but
nat.
it's still the indignity of the 1.
I rolled a nat 1 and an 11, so we'll go with 13.
13. Okay.
Praise goodness for
So-
not having armor.
Now, to be fair, you are moving this entire way without armor.
Yes, I am aware.
Okay.
It sucks.
My armor class.
I did not make that statement lightly, Wes.
It only sucks in certain situations.
It's like when you go to work without a pocket knife accidentally and you just feel naked. Like, that's the situation that we find ourselves in.
No, the worst thing is whenever you get there and you don't even think about it, also you go, well, now I need it and don't have it. I haven't used it in 3 days, but now I need it and I don't have it. That tracks.
So,
Cool. Right. Y'all go out the sort of servant elevator, work your way through. It is quiet. Don't see me by moving around. As you begin to work your way through the city, I imagine y'all are staying more towards alleys and less off of main thoroughfares.
And away from the light, yes.
Okay. As y'all are working your way sort of through these alleys, cutting in and out, you notice that there is really nobody moving about. Like, the streets are empty right now.
Curry's going to every now and then take the lantern and just do a quick around.
Just to be clear, for visual,
Mm-hmm.
it's bright light, and you're going just shining a bright light in a circle.
Waiting for, like, this is not like every 5 seconds. This is just, hey, there's nobody around.
So you're randomly walking around, and then every once in a while turning on a flashlight doing
As
this.
soon as Kari pulled that off, he's gonna be like, no.
Well, you can do it to where it's, oh, it has to be in the bright light part, doesn't it? I was gonna say, because you can do it dim, half cover dim light thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Hooded lanterns, yes, but to get that full, I need to see invisibility, you gotta, and then.
Probably do it once right before we leave the room,
Okay.
and then once we get down in the tunnels, do it
Okay.
again.
So,
In the meantime, Kari will just back off a few feet from everybody else and
okay.
watch see if anybody's following us or tailing us.
Well, as y'all are working your way through the city, at a certain point, coming from around one of the corners, like right ahead of y'all, you hear, I'm fairly certain you're not supposed to be out after curfew, right? And another voice goes, I think you're right. And you see walking around the corner in front of y'all, you see 2 guards. Would you look at that? Looks like we got some people trying to get away, huh? Oh, it seems like it. And I would say for those of you with dark vision, I think you all have dark vision, right? You all get to see. Dark vision allows for a vision that's, it's not just you get to see better in darkness. It's like a cat. You get to see things slightly differently. So as y'all are sort of looking, these 2 guards around the corners, and they look like guards, but you scan and you see that their eyes are, for just a second, like the flashing of a light across the eyes of an animal. As you sort of first glance up at these eyes, they are black with red pupils for just like a second. And they just sort of look at you and go, you guys aren't supposed to be out. Looks like we're gonna have to do some reporting.
How far away are they?
There's 2 of them in front of you, 20 or so feet in front of whoever's in the lead. So I imagine would have been either Riker or Augustina.
Riker. How fast can I close that distance?
I would like to roll stealth.
Pretty
That's-
quick.
What?
Pretty quick.
Cool.
Close.
I want to roll stealth and try to get behind them.
Roll stealth.
Fuck me. No.
Riker, yes, will absolutely just smile and just close distance very quickly. And when he hits 10 feet, is going to strike. Say,
Yeah, you close distance. We're rolling to initiative. So with that, we're actually gonna go to break real quick.
Would you have wanted for that?
I'm not opposed.
If you want it, you need to.
So we're gonna go to break. I'm gonna get a map, and we'll start with your attack, and then we'll get into it.
Yes, you know, at
I
least
carry it
I've
with
seen
both pride and
It's
shame.
legitimate because she does actually have a tail. So
Freddie just has a butt artery.
That's my one thing. Like,
I carry this with pride and shame.
Kari can't have the tail or wings.
Nope.
Try harder.
Where did...
Yes, that's the answer.
That's
Try
right.
harder.
Has to have the same arrangement of limbs.
Okay.
Glitter dog.
Okay.
All right, we rolling initiative. Is that what?
Sounds like a great plan. Where did I put my paper? There it is. We're good. No worries. I don't need that.
Oh, dang
I'll probably need that.
Now, and also, he's trying to punch a man,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to sneak behind a man. Is that happening before or after?
Is darkness happening before or after?
I would say those two things will happen before because you all said it before.
So darkness and silence will happen after?
Yeah. Initiatives. Let's do the thing. So, over 20. So,
27.
Hey. Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the use for the game.
okay. Over 15. Over 10.
11.
And what'd you get, Mayor?
3.
Hey.
Now we're back on track.
Universe has
That
correct.
Okay. So, before things kick off, Riker, you rushed in and tried to clock one of them, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
13 plus 11.
13 plus 11, that will hit.
Give me a second. I'm using a weapon that I'm not used to. I'm gonna go ahead and unload 2 force charges.
Okay.
$24 points of damage.
Okay. As you bring it down to that first one, he's going to try to parry that blow out of the way using his reaction. He's going to reduce the damage. Okay. So 24?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second attack.
Sweet, I get a second attack.
Yeah. You rushed in with your attack action, essentially.
18.
18 misses.
Oh, that's not good.
So, you're sort of surprised around. You're sneaking around. Do you want to try to sneak further? You want to try to attack from where you're at?
I want to get flanking with home slice.
Okay.
That's what my plan was.
Okay. You trying to sneak, or you just going?
If the sneak fails, I'm still gonna go.
Okay, well, you feel like you've snuck over here. You can try to climb over building, climb around building, or just run next to them and get flanking. Just run? Okay. You sort of sneak around there. We'll say that was your go. Top of the initiative, Riker, you're up again.
What? I'm gonna close distance and make sure I get flanking.
Okay.
Yeah. Ayo!
Oh boy.
Let's ruin this man's day.
That hits. That's like 27.
Okay.
Typically the guards. Being clear.
That one was cocked. $24 points of damage.
24. Okay. Second attack.
Oh, I should have.
That misses.
No good.
No good.
Under What was it?
It was 17.
17. Okay. Anything else? Bonus action movements.
Hold on. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Cool. You know what? It's fine.
Is it?
I'm just gonna
Fine,
chill.
This is fine.
Okay. Kari, you're up.
Alright, so since Kari is behind everyone, just gonna take a quick look around and see if we're being surrounded or if it's just those two.
Quick perception check.
16.
16. Sort of take a quick peek around.
Bad.
Two more coming up behind.
From behind us or behind them?
Behind you.
Oh, well, garbage. Alright, so Kari is going to. Sorry, just making sure I'm saying this right. Is it?
They're all demons.
Kari is going to. Her features are going to become even more gaunt. Her eyes going black, and these little like black spider web cracks start going around away from her eyes
Okay.
as the cloak, the hooded figure, wraps her cloaked arms around Kari and use Hour of Reaping.
Okay.
Everyone who can see me, which should hopefully only be the bad guys, within 30 feet, has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I would say, because there's a lot of, you all are trained to look for movement, there's suddenly a lot of movement happening around you. And people who can see you within 30 feet. Hello. How you doing?
Let's do some ASMR. Yes.
Welcome to Wes's Hair ASMR. Freddy's just outside of 30 feet.
Hey!
So I would say, I would like Mare and Augustina to make,
Would it be a charm thing?
No, this is fear.
Boo.
ooh, let's call it, just regular wisdom checks. To just sort of not, to know not to look at what's happening.
Okay.
You can do it, I believe in you.
12.
Check or saving throw?
Just check.
15.
15.
Sorry. 11.
11. Okay, I would say that's good enough for y'all not to turn around to look at Kari. So they need to make what save?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Wisdom save.
Dick 16.
Well, that too, like, the two of them know you can do this. Like, we know you
Yeah.
can do this.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Also, I feel like
physics.
Augustina's probably pretty centered on what's happening.
Focused on the bait.
It just, y'all are heightened areas, movement happens,
Yeah.
you tend to do that sometimes, but it was not a high DC, it was just
Yeah.
how caught in the moment are you. 16 wisdom save, that one fails, that one fails, that one succeeds, that one fails. Okay, so frightened, right? Frightened until what, start of your next turn?
End of my next turn.
End of your next turn. Okay.
Oh, they're dead.
Any other conditions, anything, like, is it a
Just
special frightened?
just frightened condition.
So, can't move closer to you,
Correct, and I am.
and have disadvantage on attacks when looking at you.
And since I am kind of in the middle, that should. Did everybody fail?
Everybody but one.
Ha ha! That worked out rather well, actually.
That's what we call it. Hula hoop of sadness.
Hula hoop
Okay.
was scared.
Yeah.
Discord.
Spooky.
Very scared.
Okay.
And that would be Dagaman. You'll spend a key point to do patient defense.
Okay, mark off key point. Take the dodge action. It is now Frederick's go. Ready.
I'm gonna cut a bitch.
There we are.
Do it.
So I've drawn that full sword. And I'm flanking with
Riker, yes you are.
home slice, so that's advantage, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No game to it. I'm rolling just fabulously tonight.
Do we need to call Jonah?
Yes, we do.
Hey, we
15.
had COVID.
We need
I
good
feel
luck.
like just sitting it on the game.
What'd you say? 15? 15 misses.
That's poop. I don't care for it.
Bonus
Dis-
action offhand?
Disagree with it. I don't like it. In fact, you're making me unhappy. Yes, I will go for the second swing. Ooh, that's a nat 20. That's much better.
Okay.
You used advantage on the other roll, right?
I did. I didn't use
Okay.
it on this one. So we'll do that. Wow.
No.
Doesn't matter anyway. I got that as one.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw the d6 for the frost brand and for
He gets sneak attack.
So you would get
the
sneak attack.
Right.
Pretty much the only thing you don't get on this attack is you don't get to add your modifier, your strength mod to
Right.
it, or dex mod.
So the 5
5 sneak
sneaks.
plus your d6 for frostband plus your
Yes.
d6 for cold.
Yes. I'm out of d6s, so I'm doing this first. So 18 for the sneak attack,
Okay.
and then we'll say 4 for the slashing, 3 for the cold.
18, 14. Yeah. So you go in.
So
Yeah. That
Is that
you-
doubled? Or is that just
No.
a
So
regular
that would
roll?
be double because you critted.
right.
So that is
Thank you for
36 plus 14 is 50.
But some of it, I mean, some's cold, some's.
but it's all dice. It's all doubled. So there are things I want to point out. One,
Wait.
that was 7d6 worth of damage. You need to get more d6 in your bag because it's only going up from there, my guy.
There's 6.
The second,
Oh wait, there's 7.
the second thing I want to point out.
Tell me, sir.
This man had 2 hit points.
Oh, dang it.
So that one was overkill.
So
Here for it. That's funny.
as he falls back, you see this shadowy form rise up out of him,
Yeah.
turn, and rush into you. Make a
Cool.
charisma saving throw.
Oh, is this a?
The possessed soldier is
I'm
no longer
not going to
possessed.
be doing darkness.
Ah, cool.
I'm going to be protecting you from being
This is not a charm. This is
I love it.
This is possession.
all right.
Okay.
Charisma.
You killed 1 possessed soldier. Well done.
I got more soldiers. Great. That's 11.
11.
That might
The
be
anti-freedom. This
Freddie,
better than
Yes, sir. Oh no.
whenever we're with fiends.
you are no longer in control of your body as you are now entirely, fully possessed
Vanilla,
by a
yes.
nice little
Yeah.
demon.
I love it.
So,
I'm thrilled by this.
what that means is on your turn, I need you to kill your friends.
Okay, boss. You just tell me what to do.
Kill your friends.
Oh, okay.
Absolute murder of
Well,
your
we're
friends.
not on my team.
So, perfect. That is the end of your go now. It is now my big bad boy's go. So, we're going to start with, we'll end with you, but first we're going to start with these guys. So, actually, you know what? Just to keep things simple, you'll keep going on your own initiative, but you work as a big bad boy. We'll keep things simple, all right?
I mean,
That's simple.
My bad guy doesn't get a turn this round.
Simple.
That's essentially how it's going to play out.
one of your bad guys.
Yes, because he's in you.
Yeah. I don't like that.
He can't move any closer because he's frightened. He can't move any closer because he's frightened. You closed into that gap, so, but this guy can. This guy, yeah, he's gonna run up here. So, one's gonna make 2 attacks against you, Ricker.
They'll hit.
At disadvantage? No, that's the one that's.
Okay. They are at a. So that was a 16 and a 23. Both hit? Okay. Seven and 4, so a total of 11 points of piercing damage as he takes a spear and jabs into you twice. Alright, 11 and 4, that is, or 7 and 4 is 11, yes.
I'm gonna use Rebuke of the Talisman. He takes 4 psychic damage and gets pushed back 10 feet.
Suck a
Okay.
dick.
Riker hits him.
He did not leave a zone for which, and it does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Did
When
he
someone
leave
is
my
forced,
space?
when someone is forced out of their space, they don't trigger attack of opportunities
But it's still leaving my space. Why wouldn't that trigger an attack of opportunity?
because he's not turning. It's a whole like it's actually in the semantics of the attack of opportunity written down is if someone.
It's kind of stupid, but yeah.
It's just how it works. I'm sorry.
So wait a minute.
Rules.
Game dynamic from this point forward. If you need to move,
Yeah.
you allow me to yeet you behind me,
Here's the
and we're
problem.
good.
Here's the problem. Currently,
No, I'm saying in future combat.
Basically, if we can make it so it's unwanted forced movement, no one gets attack of opportunity
Uh-huh.
on you. That's what he's saying.
sorry, I need it one more time. I didn't
So
follow it.
if Riker grabs Freddy and
Yeah.
Freddy is surrounded by bad guys,
Yeah.
and Riker yoinks him
Yeah.
with
Freddy-
the rope of recoil,
Yeah.
Freddy just has to shout. I shoot
Freddy
the
gets
set.
out of 8 attacks of opportunity just by sheer movement because I yoink him away versus him deciding he wants to walketh himself away.
I will double check that ruling if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm okay with this because I can use this to my
Right.
advantage.
What I'm saying is, for this fight, we're going with that. I will double check that and see about future, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's
Here's
written,
the
so that's
deal.
how we're going to run. So if you can figure
I
that
was
out,
given
cool.
a beautiful item that we had to nerf 3 times my last game. I have no problem doing that again with this. Like,
Okay.
I'm fine with all that if we make it to the next.
we will.
First, I need to murder you though.
Yeah.
So, one thing you noticed, you did psychic damage, correct? You noticed the person seems fine, but those eyes seem to flash.
Interesting.
So,
They have to have
Everything
a
else that does that though.
they have to have a
Are you
brain
from
to
the
get
same village
psychic
that I lived
damage.
in?
Huh?
They have to have a brain to get psychic.
and
Clearly they don't.
now my guy is attacking.
Bird.
Wow.
You're at disadvantage, correct? Because you took patient defense, right?
Yes.
Cool. My guy is going to make attacks against you. That's a natural 1. That will miss. Second attack. That's a natural 20, but the disadvantage puts it at a 11.
Freedom. Also a miss.
Cool. So both attacks miss you. That guy is frightened, so he will make his 2 attacks. He has a sling, so he's gonna make his 2 attacks against you with disadvantage. That's another 1. You're done.
No, keep using it.
I mean, it's only the 1s or 20s, so it's just on
Okay,
a quick
fair.
hiatus. But then the second attack is, I think, gonna miss you anyways for 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So all things missed. That guy attacked. That guy attacked. That guy attacked. We're done here. We are now on to Augustina.
I'm going to.
Something magic.
What does this require?
What gave you Mort? I don't remember.
I did. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, me more? I'm sorry, I thought you were talking to Jonathan. It's my
I was trying
Act of
to.
the Talisman.
That's what it. That's right. Thank you.
So
I did. I wanted him, and I said, "You can have him, Augustina." So I gave him talks.
I've been trying to pull the same play with Spitz, but you're not letting that happen.
Listen.
Christina,
You already got a pet.
Mort is not a pet. He's a talisman, and he exists of his own free will. He
Sounds like a
decided
pet
to
if he
come to
exists
me.
with some free will.
So
Speaking of which, when the cats came back. They wandered off.
I'm
So-
going
Like a
to,
month, and then they finally
if I do not see anyone else coming from this sort of like between the cart and the house area,
Okay.
Augustina's gonna kind of swing around with her movement, but as she's going past Riker, she's going to reach out and put a hand on his back and cast protection from good and evil against undead.
Okay. It should protect from everything. If I remember that spell correctly, it protects you
Oh,
from
yeah.
all things listed.
Yes, that is correct. Thank you. So, do that, and then as I swing around and get in there, having seen the fact that the psychic damage doesn't do
Which one? Where are you running to? Sorry.
in between the cart and the house.
Do you have to touch Riker?
Yeah, so it's like
Okay.
swinging.
Okay. Just want to make sure I was clear.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use. I probably will have used a sorcery point. 2 sorcery points on that to turn it into a bonus action, because I am then going to turn around and cast Mind Sliver on Gray. And
I'm assuming this is going to target me, not my parasite.
it does psychic damage.
I don't have much of a brain.
So I'm hoping this works the way I want it to. You need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Well, you roll your d20. I'll tell you what you're adding to it. Because you're not adding yours. Because you're not using. You're adding its mental stats essentially.
Well, okay.
So what was it?
Roll a 15.
Okay. Plus 2.
Oh no!
Oh. Why did I roll the good dice for that?
Because you want to win.
Exactly.
Never
You gotta
mind.
win D&D.
Wow,
That's how
that
D&D
didn't work.
works.
Okay.
I will. What? Nope. It is.
So that is the end of Augustina's go. Mayor, you're up.
I mean, I didn't want to get damage on me.
Okay.
I will have noted that. However it goes in game, psychic damage seemed to hurt the thing, not the person.
Okay.
Good to know. Wes, I need you to confirm reading of a spell for me.
Sure.
5th level, Dispel Evil and Good.
Mm-hmm.
The way that I'm reading it is there's the function of the spell, shimmering energy surrounds and protects you from fey undead and creatures originating from beyond the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
For the duration, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Or there are 2 functions of the spell that I could use. One, break enchantment is the part I'm looking at in particular. As an action, I touch a creature that I can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. The creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed by such creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that idea.
Me too. I do like that. Here's the question. The spell is an action to cast
Mm-hmm.
and concentration for up to a minute. So the way that I think I understand it is that first bit I can keep concentrating and they would have disadvantage on attacks against me, or as part of the action of casting it, I can break the enchantment on a different creature and it's not concentration. Is that right?
Per my understanding of that spell, I believe you get the concentration part is in regards to the protection from good and evil aspect that it
Right.
pulls from, right? But yes, if you were to essentially cast it for the purpose of removing a possession and then immediately drop concentration because you don't care about that first aspect, the possession was removed. You don't have to concentrate on the removing of the possession if that's what you're wondering about.
Okay. Cool. That was the first part. The second part, it takes an action to cast it, and then as part of that, the break enchantment, it says, as your action, you touch a creature and break the enchantment. Is that 2 separate actions, or is that...
I would say it's in the action of casting, you could touch that creature and just sort of.
Okay.
I would wrap all that into one. Instead of you have to cast, concentrate, do it again.
Just wanted to double check.
I'm concentrating.
You are concentrating. On protection from good and evil.
Breaking rules?
I'm trying to be an honest
Alright.
player.
I am right next to Freddy, am I not?
No, you're right next to Mayor. Freddy's way over there.
I'm right next to Mayor.
I mean,
Wow.
Sorry.
decide yourself. But
Like,
I am.
Freddy's
cool.
over there, next to the frightened
Your
guy,
hand to say
Okay.
it's 4, and the question was
See.
then what's 2 plus 2?
in front of Riker.
That doesn't make me. Oh, his
Oh,
student.
is that Freddy?
It doesn't make you.
Oh,
this
you think
one.
maybe 30 feet? But you know, there's some people in your way.
But I don't think this is the same as
I'm
answering a
going
question that wasn't
to
asked. It's just like,
use my
like,
movement
you said
to see if I can
today.
get
I'm trying to be real, I didn't.
like
I didn't ask
just
you anything.
within range of Freddy there.
There was no
Okay.
expectation for anything.
Just make sure I don't get hit and we're all good.
I'm working on it.
You and your cape.
I love my cape. It's so pretty.
capes are
Yeah,
Dodge.
you're right next to him.
It's beautiful. I break the enchantment.
mental Drano.
Okay,
Flush the doo doo out of my mind.
the doo-doo is flushed out of your mind. And is now
Problem.
behind you.
Oh, that's what it looks like. Wow.
Nice. Great. Cool.
That's-
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
not
That was the problem I was referring to.
How far away is he?
what, me or
On the other side of Freddy, so 15 or so feet from you.
Cool.
Okay, that was your action movement. Anything bonus action, Mayor?
My sincerest pleasure.
So if Mayor orders me to leave, I'm not leaving of my own volition, and I don't get attack of opportunity.
Not quite over. Okay.
I see your boundary. Like,
Spells in a turn.
Nope.
I can push this.
I see
I
your
mean,
boundary, and I'll raise you
stupid game
too.
with stupid rules that are stupid?
Talk about your life.
I feel you.
I recognize that the council has written a rule,
Riker,
but
you're up.
it'd be the
Cool.
stupidest rule. I'd like to ignore it.
Can I move close enough to get to possessing little Duma Blobber?
Close in on said demon boy.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Are you
The
getting
one that
closer to
always possessed.
the one that came
Out of view.
You have 10 feet of reach.
Yes.
You can stab over him.
I have a quick question.
So-
Just a fine point of mechanics. Since the psychic damage was done to the creature, would the frightened be the creature or the person? And if so, would that creature still be
I would say
frightened?
yes, you would be.
Okay.
Yep. You're good. You're right.
Whatever else.
Wait,
You would still be frightened.
so because it, even though it was up my butt, it was frightened?
The mental aspects, anything involving a mental roll,
Yeah.
involves it. Anything-
When there was rings on Gray,
Yeah, that's because I kind of forgot, like you were saying. That's why it used its intelligence on the saving throw, but the person's attack.
totally tracks. Totally makes sense.
So, it is within 10 feet of you.
24.
24. That will hit.
I turn to face the fart cloud and the spear just goes boom, right by my ear.
Are you using another
Yep.
charge?
Not spear, but
24.
24. How many charges have you used so far then?
Not enough yet. 6?
6?
This is 6.
Okay. Because it only has, what, 8 charges?
10.
10 charges? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I couldn't remember how many charges we had given that thing.
I was looking.
It's doing okay.
How much damage was that?
24. And that's all slashing and force, right?
Bonus action.
Okay.
Riker will lather his blade with holy oil.
Okay. Use one of your vials.
Half of one.
you still have all of those things, yeah?
So the other half of the one that I used.
Yeah.
So 21.
21 will hit.
$32.
32. How much of that is radiant?
6.
6. Okay. The radiant damage is doubled. So it would be 38, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That's it.
Sticking to it.
Car, you're up.
Do a murder.
I'd rather not do a murder. It's not their fault they got possessed. Alright,
Fine, I'll do
Kari is going to
We'll
go.
have heard psychic damage.
Okay, let's just evaluate that statement. They're here guarding us. Therefore, it is their fault.
I'm gonna run up to the guy away from the group.
You have a guy right next to you. Just to be clear.
Dude.
You got attempted
Don't be
stab
kind.
last time.
Don't be kind.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're going to do non-lethal punchy damage.
Okay.
And do I have flanking or no?
No, you're out there by yourself. There's nobody else around you.
valid.
They all ran away.
Love it.
Still
Okay, arm strike would be is 19.
19. Just hits.
Alright, that is a 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Has this guy been hit yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. That's a natural 18, so I'm gonna assume that hits.
Yep.
It doesn't.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Key point punchy.
Okay.
That is a natural 20
Nice.
for absolutely irritating. 7 points of damage. Try one more time. That is a 15 plus 9, so I'm gonna
Yep, that hits.
For another 7 points of damage, and we're gonna throw a stunning strike in this one if he's still up.
Yep. Okay. So.
Key point.
19.
Daggummit. Okay, he's not stunned. Useless. Alright, that's all I got.
Okay. Freddy, you're up.
Okay.
Wake
I don't-
up, you stupid.
Freddy's good.
No, I'm talking to the
Oh,
guy that I
yeah.
was attacking.
Oh. I don't like this fart cloud that was up my butt, so I'm gonna stab him.
Yep.
My weapons are magical, so I think I can do that.
That does help.
I need advantage for sneak attack. Is there someone I can use for flanking or no?
No, you're the only person next to him. I mean, you can give yourself, you can use your bonus action to steady your aim and give yourself advantage.
Is he standing or flying?
He's just, right now, he's just sort of floating in the air.
Oh,
Looping, whatever it happens to be.
my bad.
You know, steady aim so I can have advantage, so I can really get him.
Really get him.
I want him to.
Get him good.
I'm gonna do that.
That'll hit. Which one are you using?
The rapier.
Yeah.
And I do have the scimitar.
Yeah. I don't know which one you were leading with. So it should be, what, 1d8 and then 5d6.
Yes. So here's the d6 for the dilly whopper.
End of your turn, they're not frightened anymore. Keep going.
Oh, yeah.
You do math. I'm grabbing these.
That's 17 for the sneak.
Okay.
And then 4 plus 5 for 9 stabs.
Cool.
And then he will receive his wound on his.
Freddy, this one also only had 2 hit points.
So as.
That's the second 2 hit point man that you have disrupted.
Yes, I've wasted extra damage on this thing. As I stab him, I say, fuck you and your curfew.
That's fair.
Okay. So that boy goes down.
Oh, damn it.
You used your bonus action.
I bonused
Oh.
to steady my.
Yeah. So you want to move at all?
No, I was trying
Where
to
are
get the
the
floating
other-
deal.
You got one guy still fairly close in this
Demon
cluster,
came out of Freddy
and 2
when
more
I hit.
over here.
Okay. Then I will
Yes.
I'll move so I can have flanking.
Fine,
Well,
guys, make it easy.
Riker's right there too.
Do I?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, Riker's right there. You can try to move to give Riker flanking.
I want to move so Riker and I can flank
Yeah,
this
not
other
yet.
man.
Not yet.
You know, he can be the sausage
Just
in
wait.
the middle of this party.
Technically, that is a woman, but okay.
I don't care.
That's fine.
This is a villain.
You're gonna die anyways.
We're going to murder this bad guy.
All right. It is now my bad guys go.
Dead or is he unconscious?
Let's see here. The one that is currently flanked by you guys.
Which one's your Riker? Which one?
Let's go with you.
Oh shit! I talk too much. I've incurred the wrath of stabs.
That is 21
No.
to hit
No, not even. Except yes.
for 7 points of damage. And then gonna turn and jabby jab at you, Riker. For 22.
That hits. Anything will hit Riker right now.
For 8 points of damage.
Ow.
And then this guy next to you, Kari, is gonna stab you
Really?
for 21 to hit.
This is not going to look good for us later. You just killed some of their guards.
That's fine.
For 6 points of damage.
I know.
And he's gonna stab you again. Nope, that one's not gonna hit.
I'm used to it.
But then this guy's gonna run up here. You can play at this game.
How dare he?
Ah, yes.
Nope. 18 misses. But a 18 on the die will hit you.
You sure? Oh my god.
And
Stab it.
that is 8 points of damage. Right, that is, there we go. It is now, Augustina, you're up.
I'm going to go ahead and use my first form of dread and activate that as my bonus action.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening, I'm getting more dry.
Cool.
So I can do that.
The delicious
And
taste
then-
of beverages.
No, no, I don't want that. I want this. No. And then I'm going to, for my action, use Mind Sliver again, and he needs to make an intelligence saving throw of 16.
Form of Dread only affects when they get hit, right? It gives you temporary hit points and then does extra stuff when you hit them, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Intelligence 16? On which one?
The one back here that's...
The one that's
That.
just sort of leaning in a little bit on Kari?
No, isn't there another one back here who's still possessed?
There's two. There's this one and there's this one.
And then there's one.
Oh, that one. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell where your
That is
fingers.
the one Augustina can see right now. There's a cart blocking her from the
Fair enough.
open.
Fair enough. Alright, so the one that's currently flanked by all your friends.
Shorty.
That's gonna be a 21.
Well, fine, Wes. Fine.
How dare you?
Enough. That is my turn.
Question that I just thought of. Protection from good and evil. Warlock spell?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I just had that thought. Cool stuff. You moving anywhere? No? I'm gonna hang out there? Hide a little bit? Alright, it is now Mare's go.
Mare is going to back a little ways away.
One of them like grabby things, you can just reach across the table.
Dude, I'll knock half the things over.
Well, that's why you gotta work
Only
on
10
your
or 15
dexterity.
feet, sort of like,
Right there.
yeah, like right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and we'll cast Bless on Freddy and
Nick.
Riker and Kari.
That's an extra D4 to
D4
things.
to attacks and saves.
Okay.
Hashtag bless.
Just bless. And concentration. Out. Jeez. Okay. Concentration on you. Bless on everybody with the teens.
And then
It's fine, I understand.
It's only because she doesn't like you. The hula hoop.
You have hula hoops for everything.
And then can I use my bonus action to take a quick look around the neighborhood to see if there's anything else that might be incoming?
Does it have to be a bonus action?
Well, what else am I going to use my bonus action for?
Don't know yet.
Bonus thing.
Okay, make a perception check.
I can't use guidance because guidance is an action. But that's okay. I'll take that. 24.
24.
Cool.
No. No.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, that's right enough. Okay, you see descending.
Cool.
What the frack?
Cool. I think it's descending in the wrong space.
I don't like that.
Okay.
We've got incoming.
Riker,
Yep.
you're up.
I'm up. Well, I want to hit the thing in front of me.
Now I might go ahead and...
What?
Add your d4 because of bless.
Which definitely still hits. So 6 points already doubled of radiant damage, and then
Well, what is... Okay, hold on.
so 3 points radiant
Okay. Plus.
plus
Because you're attacking the person.
12. Okay. Oh, so old boy inside don't take radiant. Radiant damage doesn't work that way.
Something you know. So, what was your total for that? 12 plus the 3 radiant, so 15?
Yes.
Okay. What you do notice is, oh boy took what is essentially 15, but the other 3 seem to bleed through and attack. Yeah.
Natural 19.
Cool.
We're doing it again. 2 points of radiant damage plus 17.
So 2 on the die, so 2 bleed over. Riker,
Yep.
make a wisdom save. As this boy goes down.
What is protection from good and evil?
Hold on.
Okay.
This is to keep you from going little bonkers. Bonkers in the big brain.
Gonna go ahead and use Mort as well.
And you are blessed.
Save and throw.
So that's another d4.
Just stack those d4s.
21.
Go.
21.
Hey.
Riker,
He's not about to murder
you
me.
keep your brain.
Hey!
Congratulations.
I am used to giving this away. I'll keep it this time. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, wouldn't that be in between the two of us?
He's the
though?
great man of the night.
Because that's where the body went. He sure went. He can come out of the body wherever he wants.
Bull. That's poopy.
That is true.
Because what I failed on you, which it worked out because they go next. He had to wait till his turn to possess, so that's on me.
Ah.
But thankfully he went next, so it worked out. And the
Yes.
canonical of things.
Super thankful.
All right, we got to.
All right, so that's you, Kari.
It's fun.
Unless you want to move.
No, I'm chilling. I don't mind.
What you doing with Kari?
I feel very comfortable right there.
How's the guy that I've been beating on look?
Guy that you were beating on does not look happy.
Does not look happy. All right,
No.
let's see if we can expound upon that unhappiness with 2 more slaps to the face. Yeah, both of those will hit 15 and 18 naturals plus 9.
Available berries.
14 total points of damage.
14. Okay.
And then, is he still up?
Still up.
Alright, bonus action. Punch, punch. This we need to get out of here. 18 and a 19.
Okay. Roll your damage on your first one.
7 points of damage.
7 points. He goes down.
Oh my god.
And then your attack from your second attack would hit this one as well, so roll your damage for that one.
Okay. Oh, nice. That is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
3 months, go.
Okay, that's action, bonus action. Moving anywhere?
No, stay there. Keep everybody.
Okay. After you is the Vrock's turn.
I don't like this.
Cool.
He does like this though, so he's just gonna down here to this.
Fine, stay over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of all the people right now, that's actually probably the best. Unless.
The house is kind of in the way. Is there already a person, a spirit, and the... That's happier, thank you.
Oh, can we remove this?
Stupid. that
Want
that
this
takes
roof
a
down
lot
too?
of action.
That's great, thank you.
That is so helpful, thank you.
Just taking the roof off this place.
Hey man, that's the beauty of it. I could remove everything. You still see where things technically are.
Oh my god.
Okay, Vrock Boy. Vrock Boy is going to 20 feet. No. I'll hang on to that. Instead, he's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Stop it. No. Don't do it.
First
20
one.
feet.
Nope, that one's going to miss. Actually, no, he's flanking.
That's
Haha.
fine.
Nope, not any better. Second attack.
Oh shit.
That is much better. I went from a 1 and a 2 on a die to a 16 and a 17 on the die.
Standing up like
So
this, I can
it's fairly
see
certain
the
a 23 is going to hit you.
because I can't-
Yeah,
Cool.
sadly.
Oh, that would be, nope, that's not on this one. That would be, where are my d10s?
They're right there.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. Could be not.
That is 19 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Don't do that.
rude.
As his talons reach down and rake into you. Yep. That's gonna be my rock boy.
Yeah, I'm still okay, but
No, he is going to actually, after having a nice little fun party.
do I get attack of opportunity?
Sure.
All right.
Insert comment here.
That is a 21.
21 does hit, yeah.
Am I allowed to pump a stunning strike into that?
Yeah.
All right.
Turn threat. It's con save.
Yes.
16.
Exactly what we needed. Dang, go it.
Alright, man.
Crap.
I'll mark off a key point.
Yep, done.
And what was your to hit?
Do we like?
You,
21.
But what was I'm sorry, what was your damage?
Oh, sorry. 10 points.
10. Okay. Alright. It is Freddy's go. Freddy, what you doing?
Okay. So talking is like a freebie, right?
Sure. Depends on how much you're saying, but yeah.
Well, it just, in the earpiece, just like, we are drawing too much attention to ourselves. We need to get the fuck out of here. And I will stab the thing in front of me. Am I set up for flanking?
No.
That's feet. Can I get in flanky dude?
Well, maybe if you want to stand on some boxes,
Stand on a box.
make a acrobatics check.
Stand up for
Acrobatics.
stabbing down.
He has the high ground.
You are very tiered right now if you look at phone.
Well, this bitch gonna cry. Maybe not. That's a 12.
Did you?
That's how I
Are
end
you
every
blessed?
night.
Did you
No,
have
but this
less?
is acrobatics. This is his acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. No,
So-
you don't get
Okay.
less.
That 12 was acrobatics.
Okay, well 12 for acrobatics.
That's good enough. You
Hey.
you feel stable enough on boxes to go, ha!
I can do a stabbaroonie.
But don't forget, you D4 on your
And this is a D4.
Advantage as well.
attacks and saving throws.
Okay. I'll roll the 20s.
Colonel Mustard on a box.
Both of them are
With
fecal.
With
Roll
a
that. That's also fecal. I know how to play this game, I swear. Okay. Oh, actually, both of them do. Well, I never rolled it, so that's a lie. Okay, so they're both 7 plus 9 plus 1. So
That hits.
17.
Hey!
Okay. I'm sorry,
Nice.
I take some more brain power. My brain is gone.
so powerful it
This
takes
week
more
has been
effort.
Crazy. I've been blessed. Words of healing touch.
No, he's not allowed to be human. He's allowed to be in half elf.
A
He's part human.
only on the.
But it's the elf part that gives him his butt artery. So what's your damage?
Anyway. That's
Just run on.
20 for sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the correct number. And then it was the rapier, so 8. Okay, 8. It's 10 for that.
So 30?
So 30, and also wound later. That other guy didn't get a wound because he died.
Okay. You have to help me remember his wounds on their turn.
Okay.
Right. That was movement.
Actually, wait, that was just the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
I still can do my other sword, right?
Yeah. So you have bonus action.
I will
do bonus action.
action
Stab with Frostbrand.
stab.
Also at advantage. Also with a D4.
Yes.
That's much better. That's double the last one. So Frostbrand, 17 and 9 plus 2.
That hits.
Yeah.
These are not high ACs.
Is
So it'll just be essentially 2d6.
yes, okay. I was checking what the ice damage was. So that is 7.
How much of that is cold?
We'll say the 3 is the cold, I guess.
Okay. So the cold is halved.
Oh, okay.
So that is what, 4 and 1?
It
So
was
5?
4 and 1.
5.
Or 4 and 3, so.
Cool.
Give him 1 point.
They seem resistant to cold.
Boo! I don't like it.
Okay. It is now. There we go.
Oh, so on his turn, the wound, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
knock him out.
whatever. We'll use this D4.
This is not
Ah,
about you. This is just
Which is
you're
what you
in
do.
an unlucky
2 points of necrotic, correct?
Yes.
And then he has to make what save? Con save to close the wound?
con save to get rid of it.
Con save, get rid of wound.
Not dead.
Nope.
What did he-
He's still wounded. That was a 3 on the die. He's still wounded.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
He still bleeds from his few places.
Let's see if he can mitigate that a little bit.
Always a demon-y thing. I don't know how they do.
You can't be possessed.
Do they know that? They don't know that.
Oh, he could try. Like he could feel like, hey,
Exactly.
in his
They
demon,
don't know
in his
that.
demon essence, he can go.
Would he try?
Can't get in there. They can tell. You don't know how demons see. There's a nice glowing aura around him that says, "Do not enter."
I don't want to know how demons see. I'm not about it.
Exit.
Solicitors.
Exit only.
Yep, he's going from there. So he's gonna slide over here to Mayor, attack of opportunities from you two.
I do that. Bam. Oh well, we'll see.
What'd you get, John?
Nat 20.
Nat 20? We'll take that hit, so he ain't going nowheres.
Oh shit! Woo!
Saving the bacon.
And what'd you get?
I rolled a 3 plus 9.
12? Did you add your bless to that?
Oh, that's another 4.
Well, that hits.
Hot diggity shit! And is it still count as flanking?
Yeah.
19
Since
for...
it's not on his turn, does he still get sneak attack?
That's a good question.
Sure.
Because fuck it.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure to that.
I'm pretty sure sneak attack does go by round, not or by turn, not round. So yeah,
Wait, why did I roll another d20? What's wrong with this?
you hit anyways. Just roll your dice. Roll your dice, move your mice. Nobody gets hurt. What's your damage? Radiant is doubled.
4 points of radiant because I have a crit, and then you double that.
Yeah. So all your dice will be doubled for crit, and then whatever your radiant is will be also doubled again.
Okay.
So what'd you roll on the dice for radiant?
Radiant was 2.
So you rolled a 2, so 4, so 8.
8 points of radiant, and then it's going to be 8 plus 21 is 30 for total damage.
8 plus 21 is 29.
Sorry, my apologies.
You're good.
guys.
What was yours?
18 for sneak attack, and another 8 for the piercing.
Okay. So as this thing goes to fly away, y'all just stick out your blades and just sort of eviscerate it as it goes to.
55 damage between the two of you.
Air high five!
Okay.
And clack weapons just
Yeah. It's like stabbed in and they just go. Ding, ding.
We will do.
Weapon equivalent.
So leaning guy will try to stab you, Kari.
Rude.
Leaning guy is a rude boy.
That's gonna miss.
Good.
That
He doesn't need another try.
18 will also miss.
Good.
My floaty boy wants to get inside you,
No.
so I need a charisma saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, which
I
saving
know.
throw?
Charisma.
Don't forget you have bless.
$14?
14. Nope.
Oh. Not good. Not good.
Awesome. Kari, murder your friends.
I've been through this before.
And Kari, actually, when your turn does come up, go for the little one that's hiding in the corner.
Okay. Oh. Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
By the way, I nat 20.
Yes.
You have a D4 of inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll
Cool.
take that. That's great.
So that's the end of their go. Augustina, you're up.
Would I be able to use my bonus action and my healer's kit to stabilize the guards who went down?
It would take an action, and you've seen. There's not. Your friends are thorough. You could try.
There's a part of me that knows this is going to come back to bite me in the ass. But I feel proud of my actions today.
Okay,
for I am
so
thorough.
I'm going to
Eating.
scoot, seeing everyone over there down, scoot around so I'm
Over here.
no behind as behind
sorry.
Riker as I can get.
Okay. So.
It's 35.
Yep.
Your one looks
Praise
different.
Jesus. Okay. The little one in the corner has moved. Praise Jesus.
Let's have to pick a new target then.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and
It's only bad if
use
it's bad.
Necroball your friends.
yeah, actually that is technically what we're gonna go
It's alright, you limbs regrow, you'll be fine.
Welcome to D&D. Necroball your friends. That's the next shirt. Necroball your friends.
All your friends. Okay.
Okay, so I need you
Oops!
to
It was
go
an
ahead
accident.
and do it.
I committed an accident on purpose.
Is there any
New Kellogg's.
way that I can set up Necroball so
Oops,
it's
sorry.
not going into people's houses? Wait, but it doesn't go through. No, we did determine it doesn't.
Oh, we've 100% determined it goes through
Right.
whatever
Yes,
it feels like.
Right.
I don't know. You tell me. Is there any way we can get this so that it's
Center it
not
on that guy's forehead.
getting?
Do it.
I mean, if we can use like the
Who do you-
Z plane, then yeah, there's a way I could set it up.
I mean, but do you also want to get these guys in? So like, you know. Yeah, you can go vertical with it, and you may just get Kari.
No.
You wanna
if we
just get
go-
this guy?
If we go vertical with it, I could do it like it's a line attack.
It's not a line, it's a sphere. It is all of this.
An orbulus.
Literally imagine this in a ball form. You get all of this mess, all of it.
Cool.
I don't think there's anything cool about this.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be good.
I mean, the best way to not get it would be to send it here, and it won't really go much, but then you're also not getting the rock, and you may be getting there. But, you know. How badly do you want to attack Kari?
It's not really that big of a deal that we're getting there.
It's only 2 out of the 3 people is Mare and Kari.
You do know there is resistance to necrotic damage.
So is Kari.
So was Kari, and then I killed her.
Kari hasn't died yet.
Anyway,
Rookie numbers.
What are you doing?
it's a great question. We're gonna cast blindness on the rock.
Okay. So dropping concentration on protection on Riker.
No, blindness deafness is not concentration.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Don't you tell me what I'm doing to Riker.
What is that save?
Constitution.
Oh, jokes.
Natural 20.
About fine.
It's a 2 and a natural 20.
It has advantage.
Yep. So that was your action. What spell did that spell come from?
Yeah, I do need to roll that.
Perfect.
We're fine.
Okay. What are you up to?
4.
Nice.
And then bonus action, I don't have anything I can do at the moment. So we're just gonna,
Hide. I love it.
yeah.
All right.
Here, can I bonus action hide? I know I didn't take any rogue.
Mary, you're up.
Dual magic.
Okay, I'm continuing to concentrate on less.
Thank you for blessing Kari.
You're welcome. I can't just drop it on Kari, can I?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Cool. In that case,
Kari's eyes flash with that nice little bit of black with a little bit of red when it looks at you.
Told Mare about psychic damage. I don't know if she's got anything, but
Radiant damage seems effective too. It just hurts the host as well.
I mean, we'll get most of Carter back.
but you guys are very thorough, is what we found out.
She's not the one who did the stabbing. That was
that-
us who stabbed good.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. There do other things.
There do other things.
Yeah.
That thing is going to be bonus action spiritual weapon,
Okay.
which is not concentration.
Where at?
Right up the dude bros. Up in his business.
The guy, the leaning guy.
The leaner?
The leaner.
What do I hear?
Did you not consent?
Actually, can it be like above
So
him,
we go on over?
floating up in there? Yes.
Okay.
I just feel like that'll give him a little more versatility if something happens to make the thing go down or the flying thingy moves.
Sure.
That is going to be. Um, 25 to hit.
Dang.
Yeah, that hits him.
Good to know.
This is all force damage though, right?
Yes,
Okay.
this is force damage. Force damage equal to, yeah, okay, so that'll be a 9 damage.
Okay.
Still up?
That guy hadn't been hit yet.
Oh. Okay, so you get some nice little,
A little bonk on the head. The big old coin.
I mean, it's like a shotgun
One
blast.
sort of looks
really.
like a shield, comes and bashes him across the head. And then
What you doing for your action?
It's not the way the performance system.
Secret Flame.
On. Same guy?
Have we seen anything that lets the people being possessed try to resist it?
Not that you know.
Then yeah, same die.
Okay. Dex save. Nope, that's fail.
Beautiful.
Being murdered, bad guy.
12 radiant.
12. 6 to him. And 6 to... sorry, doing math. Yep. And 6 to that guy. Who is this one? Perfect. Cool. That's your action. Moving anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna come across the street and sort of set up behind the boxes. Yes.
Okay.
Like right there, right at the corner. Where
Right.
I'm mostly behind, but can still sort of see what's happening.
Sounds great. All right, Riker, you're up.
Gonna move forward and engage both Dude and Kari.
Feet.
Dude and Curry.
30.
Engaged.
Oh, really? When did that happen?
You know, there's an intimate moment when being possesses your body.
Which one are you attacking?
That was a very fast romance.
Have I seen Kari get possessed?
Yeah.
It will come shortly, and I'm not gonna promise not to enjoy it. But right now, and he'll hit the other guy.
Not entirely sure how I feel about that phrasing.
I too got that one.
10 plus 21.
21 hits. Not you, Kari.
Great minds think alike. Inappropriate minds.
Weird.
Definitely think alike.
100%.
Yeah.
So 3 points of radiant, and then 11 points of other.
Okay. So that is. Sorry, do math real quick. Okay. Second attack.
That misses.
Misses. All right. Kari, you're up. Unless you're doing any bonus action, Riker.
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
Monks have abilities to end certain things
Is one of those things possession?
on themselves. No, but
Then no.
They don't have to spend anything. Can I spend something to have the opportunity to try?
Your stillness of mind will not affect your possession.
Hey, you can't blame me for trying.
Absolutely. Kari.
Technically, the only thing you were told last was to attack the little thing.
Well, and we're adjusting.
Corner.
So, Kari, you are very fast. So, if you take, yeah, no, you know your friend, you know that won't work. You don't need to attack Riker. Let's go mess with Augustina. So, Riker, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Come on.
23.
Okay. So it turns out you're not going anywhere, Kari, so you just get to attack Riker instead.
Sit down
So roll,
and stay a while.
roll your damage.
Am I making all my attacks?
Oh yeah, no, I want you to murder Riker. Everything you would do. But on your first attack,
Is there any advantages or anything? Because I can't really see.
no,
right now.
it'd be a straight roll.
5
Okay.
points radiant.
Hold on. So just pause a second. What was your damage?
11 points of damage and 5 points of radiant on top of that.
So 11 points, so 11 plus 5?
16.
Except for, hold on.
He doesn't
5
get radiant.
5 halved is you take 2 of that, he takes 3 of that.
Okay.
So 11 plus 2, so 13 to you.
Ow. The worst damage I've taken, but
So now you are attacking Riker.
okay. First hit.
Plus bless.
Yeah, plus. Bless was a 1.
You'll hit.
It'd be 14.
You'll hit.
Burn
You'll
a
hit
key point
everything.
and make a stunning strike. So con save from you.
Plus.
18.
Yeah, that beats it.
Fine. What's your damage on your first attack?
That was 6 points of damage.
6 to you, Riker.
What?
6 points of damage to you. Cool, second attack.
Second attack definitely a hit for 11 points of damage.
How many key points do you have left? Cool. Burn another one. Another con save from you. Let's try to stun him again.
Plus.
Just have to beat a 16.
17.
Okay.
That's not the direction it's supposed to go, though. It needs to be going up.
You've
not
been
down.
doing this a lot, so let's burn another one and make 2 more attacks.
Cover those.
Short rest.
So
With-
that means you only have 1 key point left.
2.
No, just 2.
It's 2. And he has 2 more attacks. So make your next attack.
2 after my. Well, 2 after this. Yeah, those hit.
So make.
No crits, but
Well, hold on. So on your first one, let's burn another stunning strike. So draw another con save, because if you crit, or if he fails, you get advantage, which means next one can crit.
Okay, fair enough.
So another con save from you.
22.
22. Okay.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage to you. And your second one you said definitely hit.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's burn your last key point. See if you stun him. No.
23.
Okay. So what's the damage on the last one?
Come on.
10.
I really am enjoying
10 points of damage to you.
This is why he is my bodyguard.
Cool.
He's
Excellent turn,
all
Kari.
bodyguard, really.
No, he's
Well done.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
I'm not bloody yet.
Monks
but
don't do a lot of damage.
bruised.
It's the Rock's turn.
Bruised. You can see I don't have my armor on.
Oh, good. He gets to go.
Yeah, 3 of those attacks would not have hurt you at all had you had
that's
your
okay.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Actually, hold on. No,
I thought it was my turn next, but
no.
no.
He has a higher initiative. He's going to land right between all of y'all. And he's going to do a stunning screech. Each creature within 20 feet. So, I believe all 3 of y'all. That isn't a demon. Must succeed a DC 14 con save. So
Or
con save.
be
Let me make sure I'm not
Stunned.
a demon real quick. Hold on. What is it?
I'm fine.
Constitution?
Con.
With your D4?
we're not using a D4 on
No,
this
you're
yeah.
not. But, I
Oh.
mean, Gray is blessed.
So,
one. This is true.
Oh,
what
yeah,
did you
I
get,
rolled
Augustina?
plus.
That's gonna be a 26.
Okay.
Go.
Mayor.
9.
And Freddy.
24.
There.
Cool.
That's a 20.
Well,
Nice.
seeing who's no longer moving, he's going to be like, well, that was effective, and turn his little self around and make an attack against you, Mayor.
Cool.
Going to make a Talon attack. That's a natural 20. For... Ooh, not high on the die. 17 points of slashing damage.
I maintain concentration.
Okay.
I'll work my cast out. Yeah, I maintain concentration.
Okay. You are stunned until the end of the Rock's next turn.
17.
So that is his go. Yep, Freddy, you're up.
Oh! Well. Can I stab?
You move one over. Yeah.
I will move to stabbing zone. And if I can get flanking.
You are flanking with Augustina.
Even more better.
Hey,
Never thought you'd hear those words.
no, but
Is
you
that
know
not on the
what?
bingo card?
Everything.
Actually, I think it should be.
First for everything. You're not gonna count that one.
Other
I'll find it later.
on your whatever side.
That left, the one side. Okay. Let's see. So that's 18 plus 9 for numbers.
That'll hit.
Yes. And that's the wounding. So my 5 for my sneakies. 16 sneak attack. And 2 for piercing. And then
Did you add your dex onto that? So 16 plus 2 is 18 plus.
5.
Okay.
Thank you. And then scimitar. Okay, that's another 18 plus 9.
That hits.
So yay for me. And that's. This is cold damage. This is the slashing. 5 cold, 2 slashing,
Okay.
plus no numbers.
He is resistant to cold.
Damn him and his resistance.
Okay.
I don't much care for it.
That should be the end of your go. It's now my enemy's go. So, Kari, you already had your turn, so I got one more boy left.
Not Mr. Flying Man.
No, he's on the 7th turn. This was my possessed soldier's turn.
You're right.
And so, yep. Alright, going to attack you. Please do smart.
Yep.
Uh, 18 on the die will hit. For there, 3 points of damage. Second attack. Yeah,
Hits.
yeah. Modify 20. For 6 points of damage. Takes his spear and jabs into you twice. And you're kind of like, man, this is why we wear armor.
Yep.
Riker's just like bleeding from various points all over his body at this point.
Just like that shirt.
Well, now it's more breathable. Because blood. Oxina, you're up.
Awesome.
He just wanted more ventilation. It's a little warm tonight.
Do I technically have flanking even on attacks with magic because of...
Anything that would require an attack roll.
Awesome. Cool. I'm going to use inflict wounds because for the first time in a long time something's within touch range.
Nice.
And we'll cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
13 plus 8.
That hits.
Cool. $36 points of necrotic damage.
36. That would you need a roll because that's 100% a sorcerer spell.
Yes. And we go off.
Woo, baby!
How does this happen? It's
Give
like
it to me.
4.
88.
Oh, that was not terrible. A creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet takes 1d8 or 2d8 necrotic damage.
I wonder who I would be picking. Maybe the giant blue thing that is not my Storm Phoenix.
Alright, so roll 2d8.
7 additional points of necrotic damage.
There are bad ones on here.
I believe that.
Got really lucky.
Um,
So that was your action, bonus action movement.
there's no good place for me to go. You're stunned. can go anywhere. Do I have a bonus action I want to use? I don't think so. Oh, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Are you possessing?
Not quite.
That is gonna be a 23.
Sure, fine, whatever, it's okay. If I were to cast Spirit Shroud, would I be able to retroactively use the fact that any attack you make deals extra damage?
No. Do it now. But they're both spells. They're both
That's
leveled
right.
spells.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do at this point.
All right.
So.
In that case, Mayor, you're stunned, so you don't get a turn. Riker.
A chance to break the stone?
Nope, it just ends at the end of the Varrock's next turn.
Stupid game with stupid rules.
How far away is the rock?
30, 20, 30 feet, something like that.
Cool. I'm going to give myself advantage on an athletics check. I'm going to yeet the rope of recoil on him and pull him to me.
Okay.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Sure. Yeah, make your athletics check then.
And I have bless.
Bless. This is not an attack roll. This is an
No.
ability check.
If you fail, you can use more.
25.
25.
I would hope that doesn't fail.
Okay. So you go and try to pull him towards you.
Sucks to be you.
We'll say he is pulled 15.
Oh, do I get attack of opportunity?
No.
Because he was pulled.
Dang it, okay. That's
No.
right, it was the whole thing with the rope. Cool.
Okay, so that was your action.
Yep. Sure was. Bonus action, we will do. What's my healaboo? Second wind.
Okay.
Just say Healaboo.
Absolutely.
That's a word. I believe it. Yeah.
We'll take those back. Thank you very much.
Moving anywhere?
That was fun.
No. No. I'll chill.
Okay.
I just redirected the battle lines a bit.
So, Kari,
No.
I need you to murder Riker.
I have no key points left.
I know, so you just gotta roll dice.
Just tell me how much damage I'm eating.
One's a
okay?
nat 1. So that's
Okay.
nice. The other's a nat 20.
Okay.
The universe even.
Where the frick were you earlier? 15 points of punchy damage.
And then you get one free strike as a bonus action.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I don't trust that dice. Oh, I didn't add bless. I need to add bless.
They need bless on your side. I mean, that 20 hits and that one doesn't.
No,
but
no, I just rolled a 2.
yep, you gotta bless with this one.
So that makes it a 3 plus 9.
12?
Yep.
That'll hit.
Wow.
Aren't you glad you're
Or
quiet?
10 more points of damage.
All right. Kari, you're fast. Now that you've felt like you attacked something, I need you to run to Augustina.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. What's the damage?
Working on that.
I love you forever and always.
11 points of, and then 5 radiant.
5, so you take 2. Rock takes, the Jim takes 3.
Still ow.
That one did. Now we did. Oh, no. Idiot. Let's see.
Corey is having a very bad day.
Alright, let's say, oh yeah, and new cards go Rock. Rock is gonna go, well thanks for that, and go and fly around the building. Come here. Where
question.
Yes.
I'll ask in a minute.
Did I get
Still has
to
the
attack
rip
of
on it.
opportunity that time?
No.
Or was it not close enough?
It never got close enough. Riker, do you want the rope to still be in it or no?
Oh yeah.
You want to go with it?
Why not?
The testicular fortitude.
But he doesn't get any attacks of opportunity.
No, it doesn't. Riker, make an athletics check to hang on to this rope.
He's probably really
Natural 19.
Did you take it out with advantage?
I have advantage to yes.
Did you burn another scourge point to do that? You have advantage because you burn scourge points. So that's twice you've done that.
I mean, I will not do that.
So you're using your mort?
21.
Because you get the d4 from mort. Nothing
I
plus.
have it from.
Athletics is an ability check. Plus it's not effective
Cool,
ability
then
check.
yes, I'll use more.
Okay. We don't have to. I feel like you're high enough without the d4.
I would use it all the same.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
So,
Because
but
that
you-
pushes
you-
me over 20.
You did use one, so mark off one scourge point
I already
for
did.
your ability. Okay. Cool. So yeah.
Does he get to bludgeon some things?
So what's-
going?
No, he bounces up. Remember there's a roof right here? He definitely bounces off of the roof. That's the reason for the athletics check to see if he hangs on and swings around here.
He doesn't do like the cool
No,
thing
you're
where,
fine.
like, he's holding the rope and runs up the building.
Oh, he does because he matched his athletics check. If he didn't, he would have gone duh.
Okay.
It would have looked way less cool. There would have been red streaks of Riker blood up over the roof. But he, now that the rock is here, it is going to make 2 attacks against you, Mare. First attack
No.
is going to be an 18.
Misses.
18 misses, okay. Second attack, going to be a 25.
25 also misses, don't you know?
Oh, who would have thought?
It's
For 18 points of slashing damage. The beaks keep missing, but those talons tear down into you.
natural 20 to maintain concentration.
Nice.
This is still up.
It flew. So now it is going to. It has a Riker attached to it.
Great choice of phrasing.
How's this critter looking too? That's a curiosity.
Oh, not super happy.
Okay, I like that. 'Cause I don't really care for
Is
this.
this the end of its turn?
About to be.
Yeah.
I was like, can we go ahead and skip to that part?
Oh jeez.
Why the frick is it so high?
Oh
Yee.
jeez. Oh jeez.
Aw, beans.
I was gonna
Do
say
you have a
no.
blue attack?
That seems like it belongs in the Dungeon Master toolkit.
You mean right there?
Yep. But it's just. I feel like I can find a way to balance this.
Oh, can he do it?
Oh, okay,
It's
impressive.
been dead.
It's spreading away.
Totally. Hey, guess what?
You're fishing.
Sky.
You're the fish.
See the
Hey, what?
fish or see the bait on the hook?
Sky fishing. I hope he would be the fish because I don't want to know what
That's fine.
We win!
So run this by me again?
You are attached to it via rope.
Yes.
He attacked there and then went, I'm going airborne. So you are hanging from a rope
50 feet of rope.
that you recoiled in.
Cool.
So yeah, you could recoil, but yeah, you recoiled yourself in, so you are currently
That would have been something you did with the.
on the recoiled. So that is the end of its turn. So Mary, yes, you are no longer stunned.
Yay.
And with that, we'll have to work out dynamics of
Freddy, you're up.
Oh, okay. So we've got the Wicked Witch's Flying Monkey, and what else? Just Kari?
Kari and the other soldier.
Okay. Where's the other soldier at?
Right in front of Kari.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I didn't recognize that. How does the soldier look?
The soldier himself, not great.
Well, I have an idea. I'm gonna go.
Run with it.
Well, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go run over by Augustina to guard her,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna cast Mirror Image. So now there's 4 Freddys.
Hey!
Okay.
I do some fucking Naruto bullshit, and all of a sudden, blam! You see Gray stand there, and all of a sudden, Gray steps out from behind Gray, and then Gray steps out from behind Gray, and Gray steps out from behind Gray.
I love it. I love everything about this.
And you hear a cacophonous echo of Gray say, "Go fuck yourself." Look up at the flying bitch. A couple of them looking at the flying bitch, and another looking at the soldier.
Cool. That is your action, your movement. Anything bonus action?
Let's see what can be done. Bonus action. Nothing useful.
Okay.
So, can I?
Can you bonus action dodge?
I mean,
No. That's not a rogue.
I know it's there are 3 of them that he can do it this time.
He can disengage, he can hide.
got
And you can dash.
disengage and dash, but that's not going to help me out here if I'm trying to be a guard.
So, at the end of your turn, it's my enemies go. Kari already did theirs. This one's gonna go.
Okay, and I haven't used mirror image yet, so bear with me.
Okay. So, it's going to try to attack you.
Yeah.
You should roll a d20 on a certain number. It will determine whether or not it hits you or hits one of your
Yes.
images. It rolled a 18. Does that hit you? Is that your AC?
My AC would be 19 right now.
So it misses you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm reading it still.
It's second attack. Same thing. Cool. Both spear attacks miss you.
Alright. I'm gonna go
He
ahead.
can't figure out what's going on. So you keep reading. He's like, what is happening?
You just hear Greg giggling to himself. I've been wanting to use this one for a while.
Augustina.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay. That is concentration.
Oh shoot, right.
I know because good old Sully never wanted to use it because haste is way better. Sully often would think about using
Check
it.
mark on bingo.
Well,
We reference a previous campaign.
using the same 3rd level spell, we'll go ahead and do. Actually, I wouldn't want to do that as a 3rd level. Oh no, yeah, I do. We'll go ahead and use a 3rd level spell and use Wither and Bloom and cast it up between Riker and the Rock.
Cool.
So the Rock needs to make a 16 Constitution saving throw, and
He nat 20.
Damn him and his stinky ways.
it's 10, so half would be 5 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then you can take 2 of your hit die back and add 4 to it.
Or he didn't take them back. He uses them.
Take them back HP.
Okay.
I get you.
And then how much?
Add 4. And then we will. Use.
I love that the blessed is like hanging perfectly and just looking at me. Riker, I'm blessed.
Highly favored.
Hanging onto a rope. Hashtag blessed.
Hang in there, y'all.
I will use 2 sorcery points. so
Riker
that
is
I
the
can
kitten hanging in there.
Use Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Make an intelligence saving throw, please.
You roll dice, it uses its intelligence.
That's a 2.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Awesome. Okay, so it
God.
takes 5 psychic damage, and it must subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. Thank God that finally
wait.
worked.
Mr. Westerman,
Yes, sir.
doesn't Flying Magoo, doesn't he take a couple woundy dudes? He's got a couple woundy dudes he's owed.
He has 1 wounded dude. Yes, he is up. So, yes, roll and he will make his con save.
That's 2 dabblage, and
So
Mr. Roper, I think
had
it's 15.
advantage on it.
That's an 11. So,
He's still wounded!
It was a con.
the wound persists.
He can suck on the butt.
Cool. That's the end of your go, Oxina. So, Mare, you're up.
Am I prone?
No, you're standing on a ledge, but you are not prone.
Cool. Beautiful. Bonus action.
You are reclined.
You're just so chill.
I am.
Mare's like, guys, can we just get this over with? I have better things to do.
Can I move my spiritual weapon 20
Being comfortable
feet
turns
to
into a
follow
valley
the thing
girl?
that is behind?
Did y'all think?
I was thinking we could get out of this city. This fight would be whenever we were saving people, but
This thing it winds up.
That's coming.
All 4 of me start grinning as I see the shield come
I
up
had
from
him like that
behind.
gives us 2 weeks to figure out what we're doing during the downtime period. No, never mind. It's
Natural 20.
Hey!
Okay.
Woo!
Roll your damage.
Let's go.
7 and a 6, 13. A double 2, 26. Plus, it is plus my.
Doesn't matter, Mare. You murder this poor.
Moited it.
You were very thorough. Your training session with Amara on point.
That nice, you know how you have that nice shield, and you went to hit him on his head, and then his spine collapsed, and his head met his shoulders.
Augustina looks at it and she's like, alright, man, okay.
Kari's over here doing non-lethal damage, just like smacking everybody else is eviscerating and crushing.
Each of the 4 grays holds up a card with a number.
9, 10.
Riker's
Yeah.
flailing through the air. Good hit! That is a good hit!
All right, Mare, that was your bonus action.
What is the bonus action?
That's just kind of horrifying.
Snap out of it, woman! We got 2 more!
Yes, ma'am. Such a secret flame at the spirit thing.
Okay, dex save.
Using 17.
That is in 21. They seem fairly dexterous. All right, so Mare, guess that's the end of your turn. Want to move?
I think Bear's just kind of horrified and standing there, so no, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. In that case, it is Riker. You're up.
Climbing up a rope. Climbing up a rope.
Okay.
I'll use a scourge point for an athletics check if I need to.
Well,
That's fine.
here's my question.
Yep.
I would say you could sort of get yourself up and get like one attack at sort of disadvantage as you're using one hand, or I would say you could use your action and just full on mount the thing.
So that's what, like, based on where it's at.
That's not exactly accurate. That's where I could stick it. You are hanging 15 feet below it because you're recoiled. So you're technically fit. So you would only need to sort of reach up, pull, and you could just jab at disadvantage because you're using a two-handed weapon one. Or you could use your action to get on top of it, so you are ready to jab it with your next action.
Like,
Bring it to.
You want to mount it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Bring it to.
just
Bring it to the ground.
take
It's,
the glaive and just like across the throat.
Oh, do that, yes.
That also works.
I was like, do you think you have to give Jonathan / Riker
No.
ideas on how to
No, not at all.
brutally murder?
Eviscerate.
We're working on it. We're getting there.
Not at all.
We're getting there.
Sounds like
Sticks them together.
guys, I forgot how to do a murder. How does one murder?
It's been. I mean, I got one guy earlier.
Suggestion.
All right, Riker, that was your action.
Cool. We're just gonna go ahead and action surge.
There it is.
Why not?
You only won, but. Because Garrett is a terrible person.
Do I have advantage because I'm technically grappling him? He's grappled by me.
No. You barely don't have disadvantage from trying to ride a demon while wield a massive two-handed glaive and somehow stab it and not you.
Now I know why it's called a rock, though.
It's just, man, like, stop and think about it. We got a man in the air on a flying demon monkey. There's 4 of me.
A man in the air, wielding a glaive, awesome gauntlets, no armor.
I still have the rope too. So like,
Yeah, he's got a rope attached to him. He's got big-ass gauntlets that are like crackling. There's still sort of steam coming out of them.
Cena got inspiration.
He has boots of elven kind on his feet, but he's pretty much in his skivvies, and he's just like, let's do it!
Rippling muscles. Yes.
Practically naked, bleeding profusely.
30 modified 30 to
Yes,
hit.
that hits.
Just, let's do this fierce.
Those rippling man muscles are just soaked in his own blood and the blood of his enemies.
So,
He takes his glaive and just goes, "You're gonna die!"
In the middle of them, I can hear you guys.
okay.
2 points of radiant and then 15 points of other.
Riker, as you are massively riding this, just rippling in both sweat and blood, standing up on
It's like,
this spawn that you want to eviscerate. This one is yours.
it's like one of the,
How do you ride this demon into the abyss?
Take the glaive, stab it in the brain, and so while it's still alive, he's like moving it as a joystick, getting this thing to land, doing his level-headed best, knowing that Kari is still against him, to aim directly for Kari.
Riker, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
oh man.
As you come careening down, this thing turning into black ichor, flying up, disappearing beneath your feet as you ride your demon's mount
Allow
to victory and
I'm
death.
envisioning like you're playing Tears of
And
the
you're
Kingdom and
blessed.
you've made something. You've got the steering stick and you've made a creation that's terrible.
It's falling, the pieces are falling apart.
He's on a disintegrating bird without a propeller. It is
with
just
more than bless. It's an 18.
18.
Okay, come
No,
on.
he doesn't have an anymore. That's
Come
the
on.
problem.
Come on.
You ride this thing as it disappears into various ichor, avoiding any damage. As right as it would impact, it turns into black ichor, sort of covering you, and you land in the superhero pose right in front of.
Am I engaged with Kari?
You are now.
Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and hit Kari because I have extra actions.
Did you use your second attack?
Rude, but I kind of need it.
21.
That is exactly my armor class.
I'll take it. This is for your own good, Kari.
You see Kari's long ears start twitching.
3 points of radiant, 13 points other.
Okay, so 1 for you.
And then, why not? Because, we can. Scourge Fear as a bonus action. I can spend a Scourge point to force a creature I'm engaged with in combat to make a Wisdom saving throw of 18 or greater. On a failed save, you're frightened of me till the end of
Nice.
my next turn.
After all of that, I feel like
You just watched this man ride a disintegrating demon and land in front of you.
What do I have to? What kind of save is it?
Wisdom. You're blessed.
I forgot about that.
I feel like there's disadvantage there. I mean, come on.
It's a 26.
So you're afraid of me, is what I just heard.
Is this using your stats or is this using the thing?
Oh,
Oh.
I thought.
Yeah.
You're right. What was
So
your
17.
17
Brain over here.
plus
Wisdom?
Negative?
17 plus 1 is 18.
Wait, plus 4 for the bless.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Work with me here, bro. Work with me.
I was just trying to be honest, all right?
It's worth a shot.
It was definitely worth a shot. All right, so that I believe is the end of Riker's turn.
Yes.
Kari. Riker just landed in front of you.
So wait, is Kari frightened or not?
No,
Okay.
Kari's ready to do her murder.
It doesn't
back.
matter. Oh my god.
Did you just double that 20? Or double that 1? What is it?
It's a double nat 20.
Perfect!
I'm sorry.
Meh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you max out both dice too? So it's 2 6s. So that's 12, 24.
Plus 10.
So
34 points of damage.
34.
Hold on.
Use uncanny dodge.
That's your first 2 hits.
That's all I got. Oh, plus the 1 more. You're right.
Use a reaction and spend a Scourge point to parry the attack and
Yes, you
reduce the
can.
damage.
Oh, dang!
So -6. So is how much?
34 minus 6 would be
28.
Kari and Riker are not having good days.
This is fine. I can do this all day.
So,
Yeah, how many people get the demon serve?
4 plus 8 plus.
Yeah, that hits him.
You're hit. You're hitting me. Don't worry about
Remember,
it.
he's not wearing armor, so Augustine gets to
11
witness
points.
all of his beautiful. At this point, I feel like his shirt is mostly shredded off from all the wounds.
Well, I'm assuming he looks like one of Arnold's like Mr. Olympian fucking
See,
things.
I don't- I
except
feel-
instead of oil, it's like blood.
But I feel like he's a little like Thor action, not
can do this
like
all day.
not like Hemsworth Thor, but like actual Nordic, like
We'll see.
Not Mr.
Spartan. He's a Spartan.
Not Mr. Olympian. I think because of his bulk build, I feel like he's more like
Like functional muscle, not glamour muscle.
yeah. I think
Force of nature.
he's like half Thor Bjornsson, you know.
So you get
Well, I
so
mean, he
coming for
he
you.
would be a terrifying man. If I ever met this man in the flesh, it would be terrible.
He is
It's not terrifying at all. I don't know why everyone says that.
he competes in the world bodybuilder. Like he does the Atlas stones type of thing, you know.
So, on that note,
Well, let's just talk about how ripped Riker is.
Riker has been
All right.
ripped to shreds.
So I think that's the end of Kari's turn,
We're getting there.
right? Because that was
We are 2 hit points off each other.
bonus action, everything there. Yep. And so now it is Rock is dead. So Freddy, you're up.
Okay. Do we still have that other soldier?
No, but you have the
Oh,
demon
we
that
have
was within
We
it.
have the demon. Okay. All 4 of me will go over there and slap that thing around. One of me will
It's right next to you.
Yeah. Well, I still,
Yeah.
there's 4 of me that are confusing, so, one of me will turn to you and say, I'll be right back. One of me will give you a winky, and then I'll stab it.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'll do the focused aim thing so I can have advantage, because I can't have
Okay.
advantage otherwise.
Bonus action. Steady yourself and go.
Okay, so that's 18 plus 9. So
Good
I
job.
think I I think I do a murder on this.
Yeah. Yeah. 18 plus 9 will hit.
So that's 15 for sneak,
Okay.
and that was going to be the rapier for 8. Hot diggity good. 8 plus 5. So yeah.
28.
And wound on his turn.
Later in this episode, Corey's
And-
no good, very bad day.
I'm gonna have anything to do.
We didn't even make it down the street.
Well, I spent my bonus. What am I talking about?
Yep. So
Yeah.
any movement?
I don't know. I'm just
Um,
concessions, maybe?
I just want to make sure I'm between the spooky thing and teams.
Yep.
So that way,
Take a little step over.
yeah, just I'm blocking them from getting
Okay.
to.
Appreciate it if she wasn't very distracting right now.
Sure.
Hey, you're blocking my sight. Move.
Which one of me were you talking to?
At the end of Freddy go, it is my enemy's go. He, my one little floaty boy.
I guess I need to do that spell up there.
Yeah, he's gonna like this. Hey, I need a charisma save from you, Freddy.
I
God bless.
want to use this.
Is it a charm?
No, it's possession. It's different.
That's pretty good. Can he do this too? And it's, I'm sorry, what is it?
Charisma.
Charisma? 17.
17. You resist him, and he's not real happy about that, so he's gonna make one attack against you.
Two of me, different.
Oh,
give
wait,
one
what
of
is
each
the
fingers.
thing with mirror image with the attacks, though, right?
If one hits, one
Yes.
may not hit. So he has to first hit the man,
Yes.
which I don't believe a 14 is gonna hit the man. So
Awesome.
yeah, if it hits, you roll, and then it has to pick which one hits.
Yeah.
So that's the end of my guy. He failed. Augustina, you're up.
And if it hits one of my copies, then they each have their own.
No, that-
have a DC.
That copy disappears, and then you're down to 3,
Well,
right?
I think so.
That's
There, yeah. Because
Yeah.
they each have a DC, an AC.
I will double check while she's thinking about what she's doing. What you doing, Mary? Augustina?
Okay, if it hits if it hits the copy, then that copy's destroyed.
Yeah.
But you have to hit the AC.
We are going to. No, that's also constant. Well.
Yeah. So if it hits you, it would hit. It has that, or it's a high enough roll that it would hit that AC essentially.
That makes sense. So it's not like a secondary roll.
No.
Because that's what I was looking at.
Yeah. And however many you would roll. So like right now, if you roll a 6 or
Yeah, yeah.
what is it, 6 or higher?
It would be one of the copies.
Yeah. With 6 or lower, it hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you doing?
Let's try Mind Sliver on Kari again.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw.
Kari, roll me a dice plus bliss. Add 2.
That's a 6 plus 4 plus 2, you said?
Yep.
Failed.
12.
12.
7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And I need to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw. I don't think I've got any bonus actions I can take at this point. So
You're moving,
that's-
hanging out there? Good?
Yeah.
Alright. So at the end of your turn, Mare.
Same flame.
Do the thing.
No, never mind.
Sig Flame on Ghost Boy. 24.
24.
Yeah.
Spectral weapon.
Okay, move it a little bit closer to him and go bonk. hold on. Sorry, 24. I think it'll still, but it was a saving throw, so I had to roll 23 because of your thing. It had a minus a d4, so I reduced it to 23. Yeah, it tried to possess you,
Yeah,
and then
here, it had its turn. It had its turn.
it
So
tried.
it gets a wound from my stabbing, then, right? Or did my turn come after it?
Nope. Yes, it would. So roll your damage,
4.
and then it's gonna make a con save to see if it gets rid of it.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
16. I think it will get rid of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Darn you.
Okay,
You
but
thing, you.
your
2 to hit.
19 hits.
We've got to kill a ghost. Are we? Yes, I deem it so.
Sorry. That's... 12.
12. Okay. That's a good roll. Alright, so that was your action and bonus action. Moving.
No, I'll just stay there.
Alright, Riker.
Cool. I'm gonna use Scourge's Scorn as a bonus action,
Ooh, nice.
and I'm gonna choose Kari.
Okay.
So I have advantage on Kari, and Kari has disadvantage on me. Not that it does any benefit.
Now,
But-
again with that, if you attack anybody other than Kari, you
Oh,
have
yeah.
disadvantage.
Yep, but right now, this is just the two of us.
Yep.
We're just
Let's dance, buddy. And
First one
that lasts
misses.
this turn, right?
yes. Natural 19.
But
Natural 19, that'll hit him.
One point of radiant.
Yep, he'll take that, not Kari.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm a very team player of
18 points of damage.
The voice in your head goes, I got this for you.
Oh, that hurts so much.
Oh, you in pain? Kari's in a voice.
I'm so glad I wasn't drinking that point.
Alright, Riker, that was both attacks, right?
Yep.
Bonus action, anything? Bonus action was
Bonus action with Scourge's Scorn.
moving, hanging out there.
Oh, I'll hang.
Cool, I love it.
That's fine.
Kari, your turn. Answer in kind. You have disadvantage on your attack
Oh, I do. That's great.
for this round because he skirned you.
All right,
scoring
that hits. Because I can't not hit apparently.
Oh, yeah. I'm so easy to hit right now, it's not even funny.
All right, it's
I'm amazed I'm
7
still up.
points on the first one.
Mayor would notice that Riker is bloodied at this point. Yeah.
Oh, he's beyond bloody.
Yeah.
7 more
I would
points.
get over there
Okay.
and help if I could.
And then your third attack.
Kind of spooky thing.
All
I was
those,
looking at me.
Does
all of those are at disadvantage,
Better than
right?
you right now.
About the only way I can't hit him is if I roll on that one.
How many attacks do you
Because
get?
it's plus 9.
No. He gets
13.
3 with his bonus action.
And then 8 points.
8 points.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a reaction because you and I are just going at it right now, and that's all that matters to Riker.
You're gonna parry this off a little bit.
I don't need to, but yes.
So bad. We're not even out of the city.
Actually, I'm not going to. We're just gonna run with it.
Okay.
All right, we're
The end of Kari's
the
go. Freddy, you're up.
I got you.
Oh my
The
God.
spook looking.
Not good. He's barely holding together.
again 2 points.
He's a little above 2, but you know, this isn't gonna. This will probably be a murder, but not a 2 murder, and I'm sorry for that.
No, we'll just have to go with it.
If you
No.
left me any key points, you'd be toast.
I'll force it a bit.
I mean, I
force
ate
advantage on it. I
all
want it to die.
your key
Okay.
points, so we're just gonna run with that.
I'm gonna call that 13 plus 9.
That hits.
By yourself.
Okay.
I took out the rest of your
So
key
5
Yeah.
sneakies,
so
D8 for the stabby.
Are you higher than 8 at this point?
8
Yes.
points. Yes, I'm definitely more than 8.
All right. Well, then you also eviscerate this poor flying man. That's your third ghost boy that you've incinerated.
He does not like getting possessed.
Savage
Too
wolf.
many times.
Another demon.
It's too many lives.
Another demon bites the dust.
So if you're standing on the back side of the demon, you see a blade go through, then 2, 3, 4 blades, and they all part this creature.
All right. So that was your action bonus action. What you doing?
You hear a cacophony of just multiple languages and multiple curses, and I'm gonna move up to Kari and get in, and 2 of me will call back to you 2 and just,
30 gets you
I'm
there.
going to deal with this, and so am I.
30 gets you there.
Yeah.
All right. That's you.
Okay. Great.
If my bad guys go, they're all dead because the last one's in Kari. Augustina, you're up.
Gee, okay.
I will finish this.
Breaker's going to swing. Card gets dropped.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Can you aim for my glaive as well?
We're gonna do the first one at Kari.
Okay.
Glaive? Wait, why are you shooting? Oh, because you get like stuff.
So 18 plus 8, I think that hits.
Yeah. Just do more than 4 points of damage, please.
Exactly.
Kari is unconscious.
Kari goes down.
Okay.
Teens, you get 4 thumbs up.
Okay.
Kari goes down. Ghost comes down.
And
Ghost,
then
I mean demon. It's not a ghost.
second Eldritch
It just looks
Blast,
like it.
I'll aim for Riker's Glaive.
It's a modded shadow demon.
That is gonna be 18 exactly.
Shadow demon.
That hits.
Thanks to your inspiration.
Thanks.
Oh no, look like no. Well, as I said, look at. Sorry. So you hit his glaive.
Yes.
You did roll to hit it.
Yes, I rolled an 18 thanks to
Perfect.
Thanks to inspiration.
So you
Thanks for
rolled
using
just
that.
enough.
The
It
power
was
of
just enough so
pectorals
that
and
like it's
abs
this.
have
I feel like
fire.
Augustina's Eldritch Blast. It's not. What is it supposed to be like? Blue or green. Hers is actually black, and she hits it, and it's just this like ripple of electricity that kind of goes off around Riker, and she's like,
And so you guys watch as she shoots it out, and her Eldritch Blast hits Riker's glaive, and it like seemingly absorbs his glaive, like absorbs the energy in it, and it seems to recharge itself.
Ooh. Fancy.
It works.
Well, I need to put that back.
It's dry.
What
Is
about
that another bad guy? I can take him. It's fine.
All right, I need more glue. Remember that, Wesley. You need to get more glue. That's dry. Okay.
Don't worry, it's recorded. You'll remember.
So, it is now. That was after. Mary, you're up.
I will say Augustina still has movement. She does make sure she is moved so that she has a good view of things.
Well, there's this bottle right here, Wes.
That's due to garbage.
Okay.
It's like
Not
rubbery.
enough. Okay.
It doesn't work well with this. So, do you want to move or you want to hang out there?
She's moving. I think it's just moving to the side, so she makes sure she's got
Dude, I
a.
mean, you can go stand on the boxes where Freddy was at and get you a
Sure.
nice elevated position.
Sniping point.
Yep. Yes. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going up there for sniping.
Yes.
All right. So Mary, you're up.
I'm gonna do mass healing word
Okay.
at 4th level.
Okay.
So that will be 2d4 plus 11 to how many is that? Up to 6 creatures.
So you get your whole party.
But everybody.
Augustina doesn't need that.
How many
So-
total?
Roll your 2d4.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Take your-
Augustina gives Riker her portion.
I was gonna say, like, aim it where it needs to go if possible.
It's up to 6, and you have 5 people here, so it's
16. 16 hit points to everybody,
Kari, you're conscious again.
myself included.
Is Kari still possessed?
No.
No,
Okay.
I mean,
Does Riker know that?
yes. there's a demon floating up. You look at demon, still possessed? Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Yes? Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely still in there. Awesome.
Roll wisdom check.
Riker's talking to the demon. You're in there, right?
Get back in there now.
Get in there so I can murder my friend. Who's possessing who? I don't know.
This wasn't finished until we said it's finished.
I'm the
Riker.
blood hand here.
Riker, it's your turn.
Look at Kari, look at it. Look at Kari, look at it. Look at Kari, look at it. All right, Beastie.
I win.
That was only my bonus action.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, sacred flame.
Cool.
Here's like, no, that's mine.
Hey, that's a 9.
Hey, that is.
Oh, I don't. Oh, never mind. That's fine.
Do the
had your
things.
weapon out there for a while.
Just
But you're fine. Go.
just kill
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Kill it.
D8?
There's a D8. There's a D8. I know what D8's on. 4.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
Oh, right. So it doubles to 8. Okay. So now, Riker,
No, it's your turn.
you are looking back and forth between your friend and your foe, and you're not sure which is which.
Shoot me! No, shoot me!
Rabbit season, duck season.
Fire! I'm going to Scourge of Scorn, little alien creature. And
Definitely a demon, but yes.
it popped out of Kari's chest, so we'll just go ahead and attack it.
Unwillingly, so it didn't attack of opportunity.
Natural 17.
That'll hit it.
I mean, technically, it's not native to this plane, so it would look at me.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. You know.
That's 13 points regular and 3 points radiant.
13 and 3, 6, 19.
Natural 16.
That'll hit.
How's he looking?
Very hurt.
Do it again. 18 regular, 5 points radiant.
Riker,
Yeah.
this one's yours, man.
It's just floating there?
Yeah, it's just like it just came out. So as Kari falls, it came out, and as Mare speaks out this healing word, you watch as Kari's wounds begin to heal up a little bit, and it sort of looks, and then it turns to look at you right as your first glaive attack hits it. You reel back for your second one. This one it fully faces. It knows it can't possess you as you are surrounded in a warding light. And with that, your second blow hits. What do you do?
The blood hand is coming. And he'll just hit it down and kind of bathe the gauntlets just for fun. I need to go put my armor on.
Man, he's just playing with his food at this point.
Yes.
It disappears into just sort of smoke. You notice that these, when they die, don't leave behind that ichor, but just more become smoke and incorporeal and disappear. But with that, there are 4 dead guards and a pile of ichor.
Mare is going to run over to the one that she killed and follow the diamond.
Okay.
We need one of them alive to tell that we didn't just.
You don't think the demon is gonna?
I don't think it will be enough.
I don't think anything we can say is gonna justify this. And you want to waste a diamond on one of them?
could send email for the Ravens, have them come collect them. I don't know how much they'll be able to help, but they do have the ability, the clerics there do have the ability to speak with the dead
And
and get answers from there.
when asked who killed them, they will say us.
Who killed the possessed?
We don't have time for this.
Augustina is still saying from the top of the bar. She had a little shiver when everything stopped.
We don't have time for this right now. So, who do you think is going to be more important? Saving them so they can say something good about us, or going to go save the princess?
She does have a point. We'll be able to explain ourselves once we come back with the princess.
Well, guards are probably on their way at this point. We were not quiet.
We can't just run away after.
We're not running away. We just have something else we have to prioritize. We get captured by whatever's coming here to save these people. Then what?
How many more of them are going to be possessed, and we're going to have to kill more? We need to go. I can send email for the Ravens to come collect the bodies. That'll at least buy us some time. I'll pull out the figurine
Okay.
activator, and I'll use the message aspect. How many guards' bodies were there? You said
4.
Sorry, 4. There are 4 guards who were possessed. Unfortunately, they did not survive. Please come collect their bodies at once. We are on our way to save Princess. And I'll send Emerald to the Raven Temple and have her lead them back.
Which person? You gotta go to a person.
Can I give her one of 2? Like, looking for...
She's gonna hunt down that individual.
Okay. Since I know the matron was gone last time, I'm not going to take that risk. I'll send her to the second in command person.
Okay.
I forgot her name.
Cool. That works.
And then I'll also command her to lead them back to this point.
Okay. You send off Emiru, and you all continue your pursuit down to the Scourge Tunnel, right?
Yes, when we make it into the tunnel, I'm putting my Fiend Hunter plate on.
Okay. You all manage to work your way carefully through the city, leaving the upper district, sneaking past. I would say roll one more stealth check across the board to try to exit the wall from the outer city.
Where were you freaking earlier?
Stealth check.
Stealth, I'm sorry, we were...
What'd you get, Riker?
21.
21?
Are you?
13?
Natural 20 for a 28.
Okay.
22.
22?
I rolled a 1 again for stealth.
Broski!
The rogue is the least stealthy, but you all managed to...
4 of me.
Actually, I think he might still be more stealthy than Maxine was, but
Well, because I think, what is it, it's 14.
Okay. Y'all do manage to sneak past
Rogue.
that inner wall that leads to the upper district.
Punch good.
And working your way. Now feeling weirdly a little bit safer in just the general populace. You do manage to find an entrance to one of the more northwestern Scourge districts, but heading in the right direction. A little less familiar to Riker. You do manage to get down into the safety of a tunnel, and there we will pick up next time.
I don't think it needs to be mentioned, but the other 3 grays evaporate.
Dang it, I liked them.
I know, they were cool guys.
Everyone needs
Unfortunately, they only have a minute to spare.
Everyone needs more gray in their life.
It was dark gray, light gray, storm gray.
Blue gray.
50 Shades of Grey.
No.